just need a little bit of a refresher as to what's going on in our campaigns, you can find that information over on our fandom wiki. There you'll find info about our PCs, our NPCs, and write-ups of all of our past episodes. But if reading isn't really your thing, you can also find arcs of our campaigns summarized in neat little 10-minute videos over on our YouTube, where you can also catch all of our past broadcasts. Thanks so much for watching, and welcome in! Ding!
They can see and hear you.
Everybody,
I think it's ridiculous.
How's it going? Oh, that's such a weird thing to say on our stream. You're a guest here. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. How's it going? It's our Friday show. We're back. We're back, and we've apparently stored all this energy up because we're fucking feral as shit tonight. But before we get to our game, we got to get through a few announcements. Joshua, if you'd like to start those, please.
Hey, guys, everybody. Guys, it's a short little... How many times can I say guys in one sentence?
Guys!
Hey,
if you say it like two more
Hey, what's up,
times,
you guys?
they make burgers.
Non-binary pies.
Guys. Our schedule this week is fairly simple, guys. We have Conundrum Company tomorrow on March 5th. Same Conundrum place, same Conundrum time. Come join us 6 p.m. Eastern for that wonderful nonsense. And then we will be back here March 11th for Off the Rails. That's this show. That's this one here. That's what we do. That's what we're doing.
This one. This is show right now.
Yeah, we here. So come be there for those shows, guys, and then we'll see you. Cool. None of this cool stuff could happen without our fantastic sponsors, Skull Splitter Dice. Guys, Skull Splitter Dice. We just restarted the giveaway for the month. That's right, it's a brand new month, and with a brand new month comes a brand new giveaway. So during the break, put in !win to get yourself entered for a chance to win a Skull mug filled with approximately 100 dice. We'll be drawing that at the end of the month. Followers get 1 entry, subscribers get 2. Don't forget to subscribe beforehand if you're going to subscribe, because it's not retroactive. And in the meantime, click on the link in chat even, and check out Skull Splitter Dice. I'm killing it. Sean, over to you.
Our charity this month is different. It's changed recently. Let me take a look at what it is. I remember. The First Nations Development Fund, a fantastic organization that helps our the native tribes of America and all the I believe they give them like technical support and like grants to help them with their, everything to get them by in these days, because the disease has been very hard on everybody. It has been very hard on the native population. So if you could please support this charity, we very much appreciate it. They do fantastic work. The link is below chat. What are we going to do this month? Let's see. How about if you had ice cream in the past 48 hours, you owe them $5. That's the rule this month.
It's a solid time frame.
That's the rule. I'm so sorry, Josh.
It is winter.
I'm sorry.
Sean
it is
knows I eat
winter.
a lot of ice cream.
I do too. I owe them $5.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Well, no, that's
But yeah.
wonderful, actually. Yeah, good.
That's our charity this month.
That's beautiful, Sean.
And
I stutter.
because I took your breath away. Just before we start tonight's session, little housekeeping here. Sarah will be joining us, confirmed, next week. So they will be returned. Rhystrata will be back. My intentionally bad accent is only going to last through tonight.
As a reminder for those who didn't hear it, let's just not talk to Rhystrata for the whole session. So we just
That's my
skip to
plan.
next week.
Joining us, though.
No, I'm going to have a very emotional chat where the Borat voice is going on.
Joining us today for Bufana Day's last session is Matthew.
Matt Krill!
I am absolutely kidding.
Famous.
He's joining us for a little guest stint on our show. If you'd like to introduce yourself and tell everyone where they can find you and your beautiful content.
Hi, the beautiful, wonderful people. Hi, how's it going? My name is Captain Crail. I'm my guy stream on Twitch. Fucking get
watch
links ready. I
closed
didn't realize
captioning
I was
trying
doing
to
this
keep up
early.
with that.
I stream, which is fucking go to Captain Crail over on Twitch on Monday to Thursday. I do that. I also GM The Adamless, which is a
Hell
Starfinder
yeah.
show on this channel every 2 weeks. We just had one episode 5, and then I make a podcast the week after where it's condensed, it's edited, it's a more manicured experience. So watch it, it's fucking good. I hate
shit.
me, and I still say it's very good, so it's gotta be at least pretty fucking good. Yeah.
You have to be the least I hate myself person I know.
Oh,
know-
baby,
you
we
know
gotta
how
know each other more.
talented you are. I don't know. I do know a lot of people that hate themselves.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, before we get started, is there anything else anyone wants to say? We have one more slot for announcements that hasn't been used.
Today's sponsor is the conglomeration of fast food corporations
coming.
that
Yeah.
is coming to a sex shop near you. Ding!
That
Keep your eye out.
No
They're
further
coming.
elaboration needed.
we cannot
Nope.
give context to that. We have
You
to just
gotta-
move on.
No.
Yeah,
All right.
just don't.
We
don't
do know
blink.
they have a whip, which is just a really long Giorno's pasta-like noodle that they use to whip. We know that.
And a nene too.
That's an
but
exclusive. You can
No
get
one
that
knows
here on the Twee store on Redbubble. It's coming out.
DiGiorno's noodle. They sell pizza. When last we left our heroes,
Oof, right into it. Ooh, that was a smooth transition.
they had just become very victorious over the Thundermaw, the Violent Hunger. They had come here to hunt, visiting the...
Oh, that's why we're doing purple. Didn't get that.
Oh, I forgot about that, actually, but yeah.
It's the lighting.
While visiting the lizard folk, a very upbeat, cheery grung, who had heard about the adventurers from another grung they had recently saved, showed up in town, Bufana Day, hearing that these adventurers were going to do something that could potentially benefit a lot of lives in this jungle, decided to venture, see if they could find them and help. Very much did. Very successfully joined the party. Good times had by all. Very fun character. I love him. As they ventured towards the lake, don't laugh. It's good. It's true.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you, babe.
As they ventured towards the lake, getting a bit more of a read on the environment, thanks to some commune with nature spells, some shifting planar essences around the environment. Upon reaching the lake, they had sensed two different sources of that sort of Thundermaw essence. One on the island and one further inland. Deciding to go towards the island, the party ran into some very moist crabs that were made out of water, supposedly. But,
Allegedly.
well, he brutally murdered one and left other on spin cycle. Brothos turned its half-dead carapace into a ship, a gondola of sorts with a crab leg.
And the name of the ship was the Billy O.T.
Not done embarrassing my encounters, they made it to the island, hid successfully from the Thunder Maw, and killed it in like 1 or 2 turns, maybe.
It was a couple seconds.
It was very bad for the Thunder Maw. He did not. A big surprise for him.
Thundermaw got thunderclapped.
He got his ass cheeks thunderclapped. But upon approaching the island, you realize that the source you had found here was actually not a beast of that nature, but instead a hatchling or a brood nest of potential hatchlings. Not halfling. That's
Halflings in those eggs.
That's where
You don't
halflings come from.
crack one open, make an omelet, find out.
Barney, where do halflings come from?
We're gonna find out.
When a Thundermaw decides halflings need to exist, they just do.
It's a weird
Life
beholder kind of thing. Yeah.
finds
Really
a
odd
way.
thing.
Anyways,
Sorry, Sean. Right in the middle of your intro.
listen, I know what I am. This is exactly what I live for. As we
Sean.
rejoin the party, don't sing hymnals. I'm doing the recap.
It's for the outro. Sorry, I'll wait.
The credits. We rejoin the party post combat, calming down from this very intense flare up of a fight, and posing possible questions about what to do next. Take it away.
So, what should we do next? Perfect segue. Nailed it.
I think
Good job. Thanks. Yes,
we. I think that based on some rolls from last session, we had deduced that these eggs aren't necessarily touched by the rot.
they don't appear to be, no.
So I think maybe our next step is to go check out that planar nonsense where your old town used to be.
Yes, probably so. My worry is leaving the eggs with no mother to look after. You know?
Well,
Oh, yeah,
I could definitely look after them if you'd like me to.
I don't know. You have been rolling around in shit for the past, 3 hours, and
I smell just like their mother.
You're still there in the pile.
I'm.
You got a very
Hello?
different smell.
you're eating it. It's weird. Stop.
Listen, I can't control where it goes.
I feel like you can. You really can control everything that you're doing and saying at this very moment.
Accident. We're not going to do that again.
Anyway,
What have we
anyway,
become?
Do you
anyway.
want to be left alone on this island?
Not precisely, no.
Let's not
But-
give them the opportunity either. I think maybe.
Yeah, it's not safe.
All
Also,
right.
what are we gonna... We can't carry them. They're huge.
No, I know. I'm not sure what to do myself.
How large are the eggs?
Probably full arm. You could carry one with your tips of your fingers touching.
Good lord.
Okay. Oh, that's large.
Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I might be able to do something. I could make it harder for things to get to them. I packed my plant growth today, so I could just make it just make the grass grow real tall and everything around it.
But on the other side of that, if they hatch, will they have a hard time getting out?
I mean,
For sure.
Okay.
I'm also no expert.
I'm worried
but
about-
Don't they need like to be
Warmth
sat
and-
on? Yeah. I only know chicken
Um,
eggs.
they have chickens and eggs?
Yeah, that's
I
where they're
could-
from.
I can.
What?
I feel like Brothos just standing nearby is just like a proxy space heater, just
no
warming, incubating, just keeping it.
Look, I am the sun.
Got lore to change.
Oh no, Sean! No, I'm kidding. Brothers could just
All
not know what he's
chickens
talking
are
about.
all chickens are from eggs.
I mean,
I can. Similar to you, Barnaby. I can. Barney. Barnaby. I can't. Sorry, we just met, and it's my brain.
it's okay.
I can commune with the forest in ways where I can ask it questions and it will answer with yes or no's, and we could maybe ask where what the best course of action is? Commune. You suggesting casting Commune to maybe yes and yes and no's.
Interesting.
An egg couldn't
If it's
fit
best to
in
leave.
my my transporting box that I used to send
No.
stuff. Okay.
No. I don't think. What's the dimensions on the
man.
opening for that?
3
thing?
feet. It's a 3 foot on each side.
3 feet on each side. Damn, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, you could
Dang,
probably fit
Sedlin's
one in
about
there,
to get
then.
an egg, and it's going to be hilarious.
Oh my god.
How deep is it? Because 3 feet
It's
could fit
3
the...
feet by. It says 3 feet on all sides, on each side.
Oh, so it's 3 by 3 by 3?
I'm assuming it's a weird box. Yeah, empty chest whose interior dimensions are 3 feet on each side.
Okay, it would probably not be able to fit in there. No.
I
Okay.
have another suggestion.
Yeah.
Brothos, I know that you're
Hello.
quite enamored with the crab that we killed and sailed here, but we could try to put the eggs inside the crab
Like a boat.
to kind of keep them warm so they're all insulated, and then when they hatched they could eat it,
I think
so
this
then
is,
they would have a fighting chance a little bit.
This is a sacrifice that Cuthbert the crab would be willing to make. Yes.
Oh, you named it.
That's gonna be so much harder. Now.
Actually,
It's really...
good name.
Cuthbert would be
like
Thank
that.
you,
very proud of you.
Cuthbert. Yes, Cuthbert is willing to sacrifice his corpse for the greater good of these eggs, I suppose. We're sold on letting them live, then. Yes.
At the very least, we're not gonna actively destroy them.
Giving them a fighting chance might be a nice thing to do.
Good karma.
Sure.
Good call.
Sure.
Okay. Could we?
The forest will remember this.
There is also a giant-ass dinosaur corpse. Could we use that for things too?
Oh, that's a good idea. And the boar as
Yeah.
well.
We do need to maybe get something off of this to bring back as proof.
Ooh. Yeah.
Is there any way to? Because we saw it, like, didn't its throat swell up like a frog to like make the noise?
Mhm.
Is there like a vocal sac that
we
we
go
could
looking?
use or repurpose? Yeah. Barney, you do the same thing we did with the Bahir?
Yes,
or
yes,
legs?
100%.
Okay, cool.
I am down that
Nick-
thing's throat.
Make me a survival check with advantage.
Hell yes.
They do this all
I-
the time before the.
This is
I
my
think we're getting this
favorite
down
part
to a
of the
system.
game.
We're getting this down to a system.
Fucking incredible. Survival. Dirty
Yes.
20.
Dirty 20.
Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
As you are pushed down,
Army crawling
Into
down
this.
that tongue.
there are. It is a very tight squeeze at the back of its throat, but once you get through there are a variety of these incredibly thick, muscular, like vocal cord tendrils
Whoa.
that almost feel like steel, like these like almost steel rods in its throat.
Brothos, do you play any instruments?
I do.
Fuck.
That'd
Can
be
I
so
try and
sick to make
pluck
an
one?
instrument out of this.
I
You
play-
pull one and you hear like a very. The rest of you outside hear a very low.
Yo!
The bass guitar out of that?
Pretty much.
What?
From the inside. It's just like, yo!
That was terrifying. Its head moved a little.
Wow.
These things are thick.
Sorry, that's me. I'm getting leverage by kicking this tooth.
Really thick.
Snap. A tooth falls off. You have a tooth now.
Brothos, grab that.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna take my silver dagger and I'm gonna try and cut through these bad boys.
Okay. With a dirty 20, it takes you, a while, but you're able to do it without damaging them at all. And pulling them out, you have probably 7 or 8 of these incredibly thick, tight vocal cords.
Are they stiff? Or are they
There's like
flexible?
they're almost like bungee cords, except much stronger.
Oh my god, so I just come out with noodles.
I imagine when you cut each of them, it just sounds like a whammy bar where it's like, boom! Like detune.
Holy shit, that's so good.
I am
Someone's
putting
found a
that into
guitar
my
level in there.
inventory.
Somehow
Custom
played
item,
Smoke on the Water. It was
7
weird.
vocal cords.
7 vocal cords. There you go.
I mean, anybody in particular want these? I feel like you could make an instrument or something out of them.
That's what I was thinking. Brothos, what instruments do you play?
That's a good
I
idea.
play the drum and the horn, but I could still try making an instrument with
Something stringed.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are neat.
I might not be good at playing it, but somebody else will be, for sure.
Hell yeah.
We have an idea. Should we
One
also
in the
bring something
backpack.
that's maybe not as cool for proof? Because I feel like we might want to keep that.
Oh, true.
Tooth or...
I'll
Here's
get
a tooth.
Jeez, that's so
You have a pretty big size
You
tooth.
almost broke this.
Is there a smaller tooth in there that could be like
Could that tooth fit in my
handled?
bag? I'm holding?
You could
big
probably, with the roll you made, you can pretty much get any proof you wanted from it. Like if you wanted an eye, if you wanted one of the smaller teeth.
Oh, there's a
take
name
a-
tag right here. Sick. Thunderball.
Yeah, you find this little social security card tucked in. With a
Hi,
picture,
my
of,
name
his-
is
with a picture
Thunderball.
of the eggs. Just sort of like roll out.
Just the eggs. It looks
in,
like
like,
all the same picture.
Different parts of the woods on field trips.
I'm gonna take
Or at Disney
5
World.
Thundermaw scales because I
Sure.
want them. And anybody else? I guess tooth. I'll take a tooth.
What else did it do attack-wise? I think it just did the jumping, right?
Yeah, it has powerful back legs, but it'd be hard to get those back.
Yeah.
The size of a house.
Yeah,
Going for those hammies, baby.
it's like
Alright.
dragging a dead horse back to the town.
While they're doing this, maybe I will say, hey, Boof, let's look at these eggs a little more.
Hello. Okay.
Sean, do these look... Can we ascertain how far along these eggs might be to hatching?
It will be difficult. You can give me a nature check if you'd like to try and figure out what
Can I
these
help
things.
my cleric friend do that?
Yes, you can definitely
Okay.
do that.
Question:
Sorry.
Do I count as a willing creature?
I'm a-
No, Grant. Do I count as a willing creature for guidance? This is
That's up to you. I can't tell you if you're willing.
okay. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself
Personal
then.
consent.
You can cast guidance on yourself if you're willing. Yes.
That's the question. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sick. So it's help action. This is. Did you give me the nature roll? I have
Yes.
a +0 in
As
nature.
he does, I will also
With
go...
one of these, very good.
I'll just start humming, and I'll use my last bardic inspiration to give him another d6 on top of it as we're working.
Oh, holy
Okay.
shit, that's brilliant.
So advantage D6 guidance.
Advantage D6 guidance.
Let's figure out what these eggs are up to.
That is a 25.
Interesting. Just missed it. Unfortunately.
We deserve
No.
that.
Well,
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm glad
It's
I rolled advantage
exactly
'cause I
what
got
we
a crit
deserve.
fail on the first one, so I am actually.
You're good.
Either way, I'll take any wins I could get.
As you are both examining them, you don't necessarily feel any like shifting. At no point do the eggs give off any sign that there's movement inside of them. It's very difficult to ascertain how far along they are, but you don't think they're anywhere like right up against hatching. Probably
Okay.
not within the next 2 weeks or so. These things have still
Right.
got time to sit and ferment. That's not
Yeah.
how
Give it like a
100%.
month, these eggs are gonna be yoked.
Fermented
What are these
eggs are the
things?
best.
Listen,
That.
listen, we just had two intersecting very good jokes at the same time. We need to stop. We need to meter them out. We're doing our chat a disservice.
It's too many
We need to
jokes.
space them out.
Too many jokes. All right. So that's what you get from the nature check on the roll
Right.
or on the eggs.
I mean, even if we
Eyebrows.
protect these things, I don't think they're going to last however long it takes for them to come out of the egg.
Well, I can make it so the crab's body doesn't decay, which might be quite good for keeping it warm and they have something not rotten to eat. It's mainly giving them a fighting chance, you know?
That is fair.
Do you think if we... I want to try and say this to the group without the professor hearing, because I don't want the professor involved in anything now that we're done with the job. If we go back to the Scarred Assembly and possibly see if they are willing to have some type of like recovery job or something done for like someone to come and like tend to these eggs for some like time, like that could be another person's task to come back. Now that the threat's gone, like the major threat, they should be able to handle themselves enough to get here.
You know what we could do that's even closer? Lizard folk.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're just across the river, and some of them are really quite nice and might actually help.
Yeah, and the babies could imprint on them and help protect them in their area.
And they would
That's
have an
that's
army of
actually
Thundermaws and rule the entire jungle.
Hell yeah. Dino Riders. I love that movie.
Dino Force.
Dinosaurs.
Beast Wars.
We're back.
Land Before Time.
I don't know. I don't know the movie about the hot dogs. I really wanted to add on to the bit. I tried. My
Sorry.
brain tried. I'm so sorry.
Professor Screw-Eye. Dude, that
Flintstones?
movie
Chemist?
rips. Sorry, we're back. We're back. Not the movie. We're on the show.
Are the pterodactyl fuckers that are across the ocean?
Yes, the
See.
pterodactyl fuckers.
The pterodactyl fuckers. Are they chill? They vibey?
In your experience with them, yes, they do seem to be a very relaxed. Actually, they're probably the most relaxed group you know
Oh,
in this area.
that's
The lizard folk
perfect.
are nice, but these guys are just like on a different level of chill.
Are we gonna like Lord of the Rings and be like 4 eggs were gifted to the lizard folk, 3 eggs were gifted to the
And
pterodactyl.
in the
Eggs
darkness,
to rule them all.
very well.
And in the jungle bind them.
You just see
There's
the little.
Evil
Professor
rule them all
Rosen.
is the one sent to Sedwin.
Egg.
Sedwin is the new Sauron in his own tower
There's
with the egg.
7 different storylines.
Let's just take the eggs, put them in Guthbert, and row Guthbert over.
Sail. That sounds great.
Egg delivery service.
Okay.
And go, here is your new
Kiki's delivery egg.
responsibility.
They might eat them.
That's fine.
Well, give them a warning and say don't.
I'm not going to tell someone to
They're
do with a bunch
very
of eggs
nice.
that they just
They
dropped
are-
on their
they are-
doorstep.
They are very nice. So, if we ask and say that they can help the village, Jonas, that's a really good call. Maybe, and yeah, they'd rear them. They're like
Alright.
super chill, like really, like hazed out their mind. They're really nice.
Nice.
How heavy are these eggs?
Yeah.
Or is Brothos gonna have to do all of this?
Brothos will have to do all of it, pretty
Okay,
much.
cool.
Great. Cool. All right, let's do it.
Rhystrata will help.
Hey, Riss!
Silently.
Egg time! Riss, what do you think of these eggs?
They do their best mime impression.
Oh, no.
Ah,
Oh, you got hit so hard
I
by
can hear
that
it. I can hear it
Thundermaw.
through the
they're
gestures.
so weird. They're so weird. I don't know them. Since I've known them, they've done a.
Nice eggs, like very much. That's my intention.
They're
to leave
fine,
that
right? They're good. Like,
Yeah, they're fine.
I feel like maybe in like a couple of hours they'll be fine. Maybe like a day or so game time.
okay.
A week IRL time.
I think they might be a little like. I think they might have like heat stroke or something because it is very warm.
Oh, it's very
Lot
hot
of
here.
armor.
That does make sense.
A lot of armor.
Pretty heavy. Exhaustion
Anyway.
kicks your ass.
We load the eggs into the crab shell.
It's the 4th level of exhaustion. People don't know that. It's actually a Borat impression.
Stats
Right.
and everything stay the same. No disadvantage. Just you got that.
Borat
Borat impression.
Just Borat impression.
You all load up Guthbert?
Guthbert.
Guthbert.
Yeah.
You load up Guthbert's corpse with all these eggs as some sort of big birthing barge. Where you take him?
To the lizard
To,
folk.
to the pterodactyls, I guess.
Yeah, on the other
Pterodactyl?
side.
Lead the way, Boof.
Okay. Goes around and gets the other canoe and.
Okay.
Back across.
Alrighty. Back on the map.
When the
On the
moon
road
hits your
again.
eye like a giant, that
Boo-boo-dee-dee.
crab, that is Guthbert.
Cuthbert.
I'm curious. Is the fish this big?
No.
Okay.
That is just to denote a fishing area.
Okay. One very large fish on this map.
Very
There's just
large.
one fish.
Hundreds of feet.
Can't move. Stuck. Poor guy.
guys, kind of got stuck here.
Help. Help.
Help.
Everyone sinks down and takes like a tiny little slither of the fish and then swims back up. It's like, ah!
Oh,
Cut it out,
Come
you
back, I can't
guys.
stop you.
shit.
Okay.
Come on.
This is torture.
Oh, hey there, Billy. How's it? Oh, God, come on, Bill.
Really, I thought you said you wouldn't do it again.
It's the game fish.
I can't stop you.
All right,
And my
You
suffering,
guys.
please.
make your way over across the lake.
See you
Everyone make a
next week.
reception check.
Oh no.
That's more water
Eventually-
crabs.
Yes, these
reception
pterodactyl
check?
people are very nice,
Reception check.
Damn it.
but they have this one really big fish that they keep cutting from. Aw.
eventually it's all scar tissue.
Yeah.
No, every morning it grows back. This is his punishment.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
He stole
gave-
the fire from
Yeah.
the gods, it seems.
So they put him in water.
He stole fire
Pushed him
from
in.
man, gave it to the fish. The fish was just like on
Yo,
fire.
is this allowed? Are we allowed to have this? This seems not
You
right.
see little lights at the bottom of the lake.
It's quite sad because he is one of the Grung's major gods that live in this river. He gave us fire. He let us
Eat
get on
your
land.
gods.
Did you say perception, Sean?
I did say that.
Okay.
What was that 20 minutes ago?
23.
21.
23, 21?
11. Boo. I had
11?
+7 perception.
Ooh,
What the
hiss.
fuck?
Tomato, tomato.
23.
23. Okay. As you all sail closer to this.
I'm
part
sorry,
of the-
24. 24.
Okay.
My math was wrong.
You see it more than you would have before. You all see in the distance, over sort of that area where the fish is denoting, these, now that you're closer, these pterodon looking people, actually, with these long, thin beaks and just sort of winging down and diving into the water. Some of them appear to be using these, long spears and trying to jab at fish. Some of them are just going down and trying to scoop them up in their mouths. But looks like some sort of fishing effort is going on there. And off along the shore, you actually see a series of these tall trees that in similar nature to the lizard folk village you were in, are all up in the trees, but where the lizard folk village eventually had scaffolding that went down to some sort of base camp, these actually don't have any sort of lower structures. This is essentially just a sprawling village put out across the canopy of this section of the shoreline.
Cool. Barney gets his pipe out. I gotta get on their level and is gonna start lighting up
Okay.
and take a big old puff and offer some to Boof. Like, you want some?
Yeah, no, I get fucked. I'll do it. I'm religious, but I'm not a narc.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, we get high.
How y'all approaching?
I
Loudly.
guess we should just...
Aquatically.
Yeah, not stealthy,
What?
just kind of like obviously. Maybe give a wave.
Hello!
Hello.
To the people fishing or the actual village itself?
Bo.
Just a
both.
vibe. A
Yeah.
general hello vibe.
Like we wave past the
wide.
villages and then we wave toward the thing.
There doesn't seem to be any notice.
It's like when a
from
party
the-
boat goes by the shore. They wave to everybody and everybody.
Oh yeah, doing a sail by.
Yeah.
No, seemingly notice from the people fishing. That's how the ship tipped over. Anyways,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I fucking love it.
as you shout, the fishing individuals don't seem to give you any mind or even notice that anything was said. But you do see a few individuals sort of just standing around on the shore, look over and just.
Hey. We can row our eggs
Hello.
in. Hey.
Do I know the person, any of the people who we're sailing up towards, or have I just seen them around?
They don't stand out to you as being people you've seen before. You also realize that they don't speak common.
Fuck.
None of the
Dang
tribes
it.
here have the common tongue.
They speak lizard folk, though, right?
Yes, you speak their language.
Yeah, I speak lizard folk to them. Hello.
Hello? Is there something we can do for you?
Yes, we just dealt with the Thundermaw, who was back on that island, and we have come with a proposition, maybe to help you all out, and in payment, all you'd have to do is look after the forest a little. I'm Buffonidae, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is this... Well, I see you've killed one of the crabs that I like. That'll make fishing a little bit easier.
I believe we might have killed 2 of them. Or maybe just made one very confused and killed the other, yes.
Right, well, one of them was being gone is pretty good. We did hear some commotion going up from the island. That's you?
That was us, yes.
Right.
If you wouldn't mind just helping us dock, and I'm so sorry, my new friends, they don't speak they don't speak the language of the forest. Do you by any chance have anyone who might speak the common tongue here?
We've got a few people who trade with the city above. They might be able to speak to your friends.
Would it be okay if we got one of them to come and say hello, and then we can more discuss the plan, because they're far smarter than I am, and they'll be able to deal with all the ins and outs of the plan and whatnot. I'm more here as a visitor.
That's fine. And he sort of trundles off and then begins to fly away as... Trundles a little bit. They don't walk very well. But eventually he returns a matter of minutes with another similar-looking pterodon folk, but you can tell his a slightly different dress, more akin to what you're used to seeing in the city above and of people who travel in your similar circles. A bit more like protective leathers and traveling gear rather than the somewhat half-dashed, put-together clothes that most of the other people are wearing. Sort of looks to you all and says, "Hi, I heard you took care of the Thundermaw."
Oh,
That we did.
yeah, yes.
That's impressive.
Yeah. We now have a lot of eggs because it did seem to lay eggs. And Boof?
However, it did lay eggs, but we have concluded that the reason why the Thundermaw was acting particularly dangerous was the rot that is covering part of the jungle made their mind go a little more aggressive than it was before, and we don't think the eggs are affected in this way. And we thought what might be nice, because we've just taken care of the mother, and I move around a lot, and these 4 don't really have the resources to stay here and look after these eggs. We could gift them to your village. You could raise them. When they hatch, they would imprint on you, and maybe you could use them to protect the surrounding area, hunt. It's down to you, really.
Thundermaws as pets. This...
Or guardians. You can use whatever term you'd like, really.
I certainly see that as being something people here would be interested in, but...
Or you could try to trade the eggs.
Yeah,
Maybe
do
get
some branding.
resources
Thunder
or-
paws.
You immediately see him shift like... Would be very profitable. And then he shakes his head at him. He's like, "No, that activity is, of course, illegal here. We would not sell creatures from the jungle. The hunting and specifically selling of living creatures here is been outlawed by the city above.
Oh.
They don't, at least in the circles I trade in, legitimate, don't deal with these sort of things. But I could see if the city here would like to raise them, possibly teach them what to eat."
Or I have an idea that might help some a kind of dream that I might have. We could gift some eggs to every tribe. Try to, as a unification effort, that everyone gets some. No one is as strong as anyone else. Join them together for one unified cause. That's a kind of a thing I'm trying to work on.
Could do.
We could open up some channels for you. I know you're a trader, and maybe we could get an act of goodwill that you could bring up above, make some money for you.
It's a good idea, and I like the spirit behind it. There's a problem there with the Leptani tribe. I'm afraid what they might try to do if they got their hands on one of these beasts so young.
But what if they heard that someone else had all of them? They might do something worse. Act quickly whilst they're still eggs.
It's a fair point.
But if we give some to everyone, it might open them up to more peaceful discussions. Do you know?
All right. I'm not against the idea. I'm just cautious.
And
Let
that's
me
good
go.
to be cautious. That's smart.
Who is this,
thank you.
this tribe you mentioned?
Yeah, what would they do if they...
The Leptani are more of a
They're hunters.
aggressive. Yes, they're far more aggressive than, as far as I know, us or the other tribe. They less accepting and more of a see other things as a challenge to overcome. If they got
Alright.
one of these beasts gifted to them, I see it being raised differently than either us or the other tribe to the west of the lake would do. No reason not to try, though.
Oh, it certainly is a risk, but they've not been very welcoming to me, whereas yourself and all of the other tribes have been. But maybe there are some people there that are quite tired of all the fighting. I know that where I'm from, there are some people who are, and they've just been led astray for a very long time.
Well, you make a good point. I will bring this to a few of the people in the city, see what I can pass around. It's a good idea, truly.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Oh, yeah.
Screeth.
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 It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Buffonidae is my name. I normally remain here in the jungle, but some of my friends, they're quite the adventurers. So maybe if they come up top, you could show them around your wares and maybe give them a trade. Do you have anything that, might be of interest to some mighty adventurers such as these four?
We might if you need some supplies for surviving and traversal. What are your name? Sorry, forgive me.
Barney.
Yona.
Brothos the Bold!
Very nice. Hello.
Rhystrata.
I was like, why did his accent change? Oh, right. That's Riz.
Oh no.
I am Professor Limp Disc.
Oh,
Wonderful to make your acquaintance. Ha
he's a guest.
I'm a professor.
But nice to meet you, Screeth.
Right.
And
Well,
thanks.
Of course, if you really did take care of the Thundermar, I think we all owe you a thanks. So
You're welcome.
Hope that's
thank you
only one.
You're welcome.
for now.
That was very, very cool. What a cool person.
I always forget that they can do that. Yes, it's quite good.
They're so
Wish I could fly away.
So we're going Lord of the Rings tactic of separating them all.
Yeah, I think they're gonna take care
equalize
of
it
it
all?
though.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, he essentially mentioned he was going to go mention it to people and see like a general
If he like
consensus.
picked up the shell and just flew away with it. And told
Yeah,
where
him
he
and
was to go.
45 other pterodons picked the crab shell up and flew away.
Incredible.
But they did, you can leave it here if you guys want to go do something else. It's on
Yes.
the beach. They're watching over it. It's not like it's just out on the water.
Y'all ready to go take a look at that weird thing? Presents?
Yes.
I want to see what's up.
Not really. I would like to sleep in a bed tonight.
You want to stay here?
No. What?
So, Professor,
You think
the
they have
likelihood of
beds
us
here?
getting back to a bed
Night?
is very
That's true.
not happening anytime soon.
So you want to
go
you want
back.
to you want to go back to the city? That's what
I
you
don't want to go whatever the hell you're all talking about.
Want.
Put it that way. I don't know what this is. We haven't talked about this. Not what I paid for.
How high is the city from where we are?
A few thousand feet above you.
They've also got like restrictions
Okay.
on flight and shit.
Yeah, but we did it once and we're cool. They'd probably let us
We
fly.
can't catch you twice. That's impossible.
They didn't catch us the first time.
Huh?
I
I want them to have like a little basket that you can just like pull the rope and they'll just pull up whatever you need where
Right.
somewhere.
That would be
take us
super
to-
convenient, huh?
Very
it'll take us
convenient.
forever to get back there.
Yeah.
Professor,
Yes.
maybe by coming with us, you'll get some insight on this creature and the things that created it.
Yeah, I'm sure the university likes extra credit for stuff like that.
Roll a
Yes.
persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh god. Okay. Persuasion. I rolled a 9, so that is a 12.
Okay. That's not what our contract said. I paid you to guard
Yes, but
me
now
on our journey here.
you're coming with them.
No.
So-
No. No, I'm not. I think you misunderstand. I
Oh.
paid for the return trip.
No, I understand. I guess Yona will be the one to break the scientific discovery of the century then, and you can just deal with your little eggs.
That is true. I don't have any of those under my belt, and I guess I can take one. But again, I'll take it to a different institute. I don't
I
think
thought
the
you'd
Terran
like-
Institute needs any more than what they already have. You're gonna go crazy with the
Then bring my two.
Thunder Maw or something.
No
Yeah.
bluffing.
Why don't
Have
you
no
just
reason
stay
to.
here then while we do our thing and we'll come get you on the way back?
In the jungle with these wonderful, wonderful people.
Yes.
Was
Hang out
the-
here.
Yes, they're just fishing.
Get a little high.
There they go,
some
party.
fish.
They go really hard.
Make a
Nope.
persuasion check. I'm gonna need two different ones.
Okay.
I'm gonna need Bufonidae to make their own. But anyone else between Yona and Barney and Brothos can make the other one.
I've already done
How,
one.
how,
So one
how
of you two
persuasive
go.
are you guys?
I am a bard.
I trust you, Brothos.
You got
Persuade
it,
his
Brothos.
pants off.
Wait, I'm using this stuff.
Charm his pants off.
Bitch! That's a 21.
Let's
21.
I got a 20, so that's good. Yeah.
Whoa.
20 and 21.
Interesting. It's very close.
Wow.
He's like, I don't want to stay with these. I don't want to stay here. But what's this about an expedition? Scientific discovery and all that? Fame, fortune? What's going on?
We
I
said
think
one of
that-
those
I
things.
believe the going
I
price
assume the
is
others.
100 gold
100 gold for what?
to go on this expedition, scientific discovery in the century and all.
Oh, it's extortion. Oh, I'm
No,
being
expedition. It's
extorted.
pronounced expedition.
Expedition.
actually.
Not
Yeah.
where I come from. This is outrageous. I'm going to leave you a horrible review if we ever return.
Okay, you can do
Although my
that. You can go to
yoke
my
is-
website and leave me a
You
terrible
can leave
review.
reviews.
Yes, with the guild.
You can leave
have
reviews with the
reviews?
guild?
I'm
Okay.
sure I can file some sort of complaint. I'm
sure.
have to be able to.
Look, here's the deal. We have
I
to
think
go
that's what
do
they all say.
We have to go do this thing elsewhere. And then we can bring you back. So you come with us or you stay here and we get you. Which one is it?
And so far, you've not died, so track
That's
record's
true.
looking pretty clean.
Well, that's
I
because
mean,
I had
you
all the
physically
shit
are
to
not
hide in.
looking clean, yeah.
You did have a lot of shit to
That's
hide
true.
in.
You
Did
did.
keep me alive. Fine.
Yeah, it was
I'll
the
go with
shit.
you. Because I'm curious about what this is you're looking for. Very vague up until now. What is it? Tell me.
I don't know.
You.
Same.
That's part of the
We're-
expedition is
Tell me. What is
finding
it?
this out.
We're
Damn it.
looking. Oh, we're not gonna say it?
Oh, you know, I'm mad now.
This is Matt talking. What are we looking for? I just know we're going in a direction.
We're
I'm looking at
looking
hexagons.
for
I don't know what's going
a-
on.
We are looking for a planar abnormality in the forest.
Okay.
I
Which we-
believe
Planar
Buffonidae has
abdomen.
mentioned that
Yes.
that's what has caused. Like
Yes.
that's what caused.
Okay,
the
so we're looking
rot.
for what caused the rot. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
I remember
Yeah.
that part of it. I just didn't
Yes.
remember like
Yeah.
So like
what that
some sort
entailed.
of giant
Yeah.
space spider.
Whoa! I hope
Space
not.
spider. Interesting.
They said abdomen. Spiders have abdomens. But like an ant.
Oh,
Bunch of
No.
discarded
Weaver.
torsos.
abnormality.
Yeah, exactly. We should. It sounds exciting, right?
Does sound fascinating.
Let's do it.
Much more fascinating than sleeping on sticks for the next week. All right, I'm in. Discovery.
How long do you think that? Okay.
Brothos
Huzzah!
means idiot.
Wow.
Because he is.
Yeah,
one.
he speaks Sean.
All right, let's go. Let's fucking get on the road. I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Free adventure.
We have our heading.
Would we?
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
no.
Would we like to have just a little rest here? There was
Oh.
quite a lot of danger. I
Yes.
know that Brothos got chewed like gum in the fight, so
That
maybe
is true.
we want to have a little rest.
They are
My
also,
shoulder is dislocated.
they're also down a ship. Because we're leaving the crab here, I assume, right?
We are.
Yes, but I
Do we
brought
do we
the
need to get in the
canoes.
lake? Oh, there's more river. Oh fuck! Can't we just
We can,
walk the perimeter?
You can.
Yes, I don't.
I feel like it might be faster on the water, wouldn't it?
I
It
mean,
would.
yeah, but we are down a ship
It's true.
because we left the canoe
Oh,
behind.
I actually know some people here. Maybe we could catch a lift. Get
They're gonna
carried
carry
by some.
you? No. It's not a thing you know about here. Don't try and push that into my...
No,
Why
I
don't
know
we,
people here. We could ask them for a lift. Actually, I think you'll find is what I stated.
Get that World of Warcraft mount shit out of my fucking village.
We can
Um,
we can just put the eggs like on the ground instead of in the carapace, and we can use the
That's fine.
carapace as a ship.
Oh, thank God.
Let's do that.
Sean, I have a question.
Yes.
I don't think it'll work, but I'd
Okay.
like to think it would at the same time.
Well, that's hopefully.
Could I,
What are you gonna do?
to help us move quicker, use the staff of Dunamancy and use the spell Pulse Wave to try and just push us faster on the water, like one of those like airboats. But I don't want to hurt anybody.
Our bayou adventure.
Yeah, just like
you can-
stick
you
the
can-
staff in the water and be like. It's just
It
under the
would
water,
not
like.
last very long.
I got a couple. I got 2 charges.
Are you gonna
I don't
empty
know.
the thing out?
I don't know, maybe
Whoa, wait.
or no.
We have. Yona, don't you have a ring of water working? Am I?
Yeah, do you want Brothos to push the boat? You
Well,
can
I
launch-
also have a ring of water walking, and we had 2 boats,
yeah.
so we could walk alongside
That is
the
true.
the other 2 as they sail across.
There's only 2 of those crabs that were in the water, right? There's not more stuff in the water. You would think.
Oh, there's lots in
It's
the
a
water.
very big lake.
You're not
there's a lot of
making this a
stuff in there.
convincing.
Well,
Okay.
listen, we got
What if-
land, we got water, we have options. Just
Regardless,
choose
I'm
one
walking.
and go.
It sounds like is what's gonna happen.
It's
with
dangerous
You know
either
what?
way.
Let's just get in the boat and roll.
Okay, all right, we'll go in the boat. And just I'll walk. I'll walk next to the boat.
Okay.
Cool.
We can
Make
bring
that easier.
Guthbert, too. We got little-
You guys can unload the eggs if you
we
want.
just
I just didn't know if
Done.
someone said something
Yeah.
about keeping the eggs in there. 'Cause the crabs.
Well, we don't need that anymore. We did before, but we don't need to be doing that.
I didn't know what y'all were doing.
However, 47 pterodactyl people picked up the crab and flew away, as stated
Oh,
earlier.
that's true.
Like James
in
and the
the
Giant
narrative.
Peach.
Let's unload the eggs out of the crab shell.
Okay. 9 of them crack. Okay, go ahead.
Fuck. And then we get in the boats and we start rowing.
Hell yeah. Where you going?
That entire time, Yona's thinking about doing the staff thing, but he's not going to do it.
Now,
Cool.
So
I
don't think it'll work.
I don't
imagine him, like, putting
remember.
the staff like
Yeah.
I don't remember which direction. I think it's west.
East.
Southeast?
But
It's west. I believe
or
it's west.
east.
You got multiple sources of abnormality. You got one somewhere in this area.
But wasn't that the
Oh,
Thundermaw
am I on the
coming
right layer?
towards?
Yeah. No. Those are two different things. The planar essence was a different aspect because the beast is what gave you the Thundermaw pings.
A word? Oh,
Okay.
You were looking for
okay.
a specific beast in the area.
Yes.
The planar essences was in this direction. You already got that one. That's the one you feel on Bufana Day. And
Yeah.
this one was something else.
interesting.
That's right.
Something different.
Oh, that's right. And I did tell people about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, we can either go to the one that way, point towards the this direction, or that way. That one feels like whatever you've got going on, pointing at Bufamade. And this one feels, I don't know, different.
Well, I'm going to be heading in the direction of my rot anyway, so if you wanted to go to the other thing, maybe we could... I don't know what that is, and that's quite concerning, but I'm also happy to go and speak to the rot again. I still have some notes in this book, so
I guess
it's
we
not
could
yet
hit
finished.
we could hit the other one on the way back. Because we're gonna pass that way anyway.
So you're saying
Well-
go to the rot and then, like, okay, hold on. So, like, we go to the... Whoop, that's not a
I
thing.
assume it's this way and then
So-
that way, correct?
Or that.
Sure. Yeah. Let's go to the weird, different one first,
Okay.
which is over here, and then go to the other freaky one that is familiar second.
Alright, so we do need the boats. Good.
Let's go to the freaky one.
Okay.
Let's get freaked.
So you guys start heading in that direction.
Yeah.
Did we
Put on my
take a
freaking
short rest between us doing anything?
I'm going to say you could have at least had a short rest.
Word.
Long rest
Yeah.
would have been
Thank you.
a
That's
bigger
all I
conversation, but short rest, easy enough to do.
Nice.
I need that quite badly.
Me too, says Rhystrata.
Wow, Shelly, you sounded pretty normal that time.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
No!
What is
Oh,
this?
boy. Oh, I'm so tired from all this fighting.
Okay, well.
It's me, Rhystrata.
Oh my god.
No. Thank you.
I'm doing it intentionally, guys. Come on.
50. Math is so hard. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm.
Do. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm good. I'm ready.
Perfect.
Let's scoop it up.
Scooby-Doo. Everyone else good?
Yep.
Yes, Captain.
Okay. So, after a few hours of travel, probably around an hour and a half, 2 hours to row across the river to this shoreline, are you going to traverse the land in any specific way I need to know about beforehand?
We just got
Going.
the general sense it was, like, around here.
From the original
Okay.
thing, I think you did it like here, so you get it this way, this sort of general area.
Okay.
It's
So,
not
yeah, maybe
super
we
precise.
try and, like, get a general, go, like, just straight across,
Yeah.
maybe? Okay.
Yeah.
Barney,
And we'll leave the boats here.
Okay.
Oof.
would you like... Is it possible, or would you like to maybe have another check on whatever you did before to find out about this thing, to see if it's moved or if it's
Ooh.
changed at all? Because if it's a thing like the Thundermaw, then we might just be walking in a random direction. But of course, if you don't want
thought.
to, it's your
No. No, I got it. Just give me 10 minutes. 11 minutes.
We only had room time for 10.
I sit down for 11
10
minutes.
minutes, 59 seconds. Roar! Okay. And you're going to, on the shore of the lake, commune with nature again?
I do a little commune, and don't worry about the other questions. I will just
Just the planar one?
Yeah, just give me the plain thing. That's all I'm looking for.
Okay. With that ping,
Ping.
on this side of the river, you actually don't get as much of the one down here to the southeast. You don't really feel it as strongly here, but you do still feel it on Buffonite. The planar essence you originally sensed over here, it seems to have shifted.
Ooh,
back to the
interesting. Good shout. Yeah, it's in that direction now. So I guess we head down.
Okay.
I think we got to move quickly because it seems to be moving. So...
Boats or walk the shoreline?
Boats must be faster.
Yeah, let's take the boats down to the mouth of the river and then we can park it and start moving on land.
Okay.
Maybe if we walk the banks, it'll be a little bit less, hopefully. Not sure, but yeah. Let's walk down.
Right.
Or scoot down. No, sail.
Sail.
Come sail away.
Sail.
Come
It's
sail
called rowing,
away.
but
Yeah, there we go. Thanks. Rowing? Let's row.
let's row.
I got it.
All right, so another short trip. It's getting kind of early afternoonish at this point.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see some orange form in the sky, but still not super late.
I love oranges.
Yeah, orange is the new black. But you arrive on this shore without issue. And you should reveal this. Fuck it.
Pew.
Scoot on down in this direction.
Okay.
Come sail
Who's
away.
going to be helming the land journey?
I guess I can do it since I
That
was the
makes
person
sense.
who did
Okay.
the pinging.
All right, go ahead and make me a survival check.
Okay.
You can have guidance if that's
Thank
okay, since I know
you.
that we're gonna set off.
I'll
Yoink.
allow it.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, 26.
26.
Yeah,
Absolutely flawless.
I'm so good at surviving.
Yeah, you actually have become
need to
quite accommodated with this environment.
Yeah.
Pretty
I've been communing day and night.
Yeah, it's getting you a little bit of help.
We're talking with each other.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Hello.
Okay, now I need everyone to make me perception checks, if you'd be so kind.
Perception.
No, I don't.
Oh god.
17?
Wow.
Perceive?
This is the worst I've rolled in a while. That's
Hey-ya.
19.
19.
It's a bad. It's a 9.
I got 16, so
16, 17, 19, and 9. Okay. I'm not rolling for my characters because I
Fuck
don't need
them.
to. I'm the DM. I can do what I want.
Fuck those guys.
As you get to about here, I will say that Barney, you got a 20 something?
For perception,
Yeah, what did you get? Sorry.
I got a 19.
19, 17.
16.
Matt got a 16. That's what it was. Okay. So the three of you are, as you're walking through, Barney, you would hear this first, probably being in the front, but off to your right, which would be north at this juncture in time, you just faintly hear this little
Finally did it.
sound tail.
It sounds different from the other zing that we've been hearing throughout.
Yes, it's not a mosquito sound. This is a very clear sound that does not seem to mix with this environment whatsoever. It very much stands out to you, and that's why you notice it.
Jazz?
Nope, no bees.
Damn it.
Weird.
But again, the three of you sort of hear this like some
This
whistling.
isn't
I can't whistle.
this isn't a like
But I don't know why I did that.
this isn't like a language that
It's not
like,
a language that
thing
you
in
understand.
this jungle speaks.
No.
Okay.
A wispy sound of
Oh,
something
but
moving.
does
I
it
can't
seem
hear the
like a
professor keeps trying
language?
to talk to me.
Make an intelligence check, Buffonidae.
Ooh.
Well, Buffonidae is thinking really hard. Can I move towards that sound?
Of course you can. I've never seen that.
17.
17. How are you moving? Just straight up.
Stealthily.
Make me a stealth check.
With my little elven boots.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Sorry, what'd you get, Buffon?
Oh my god.
17
17.
for my
Okay.
intelligence.
I rolled a 1 and a 7, so that's a 10.
Not that great. Bufonidae, as you're listening in on this, it doesn't sound like anything you've heard in the jungle before, but as you are listening, those like quick vibrations and like small whistles eventually begin to become like very obviously mimicking like the sound of a small rodent or something. It seems to be almost like trying to copy an animal sound.
Interesting.
How far away is your lad from me, Barney?
I'm so sorry, what did you just say?
How far away is Barney from, like, Buffonidae?
You can probably
Like,
see them about
because-
15 to 20 feet off, starting to sneak at this point.
Okay, then 15 to 20 feet.
Sorry.
These things seem like they're trying to copy, like a small rodent, like mimic. I don't know if it's dangerous. You're welcome to like keep on heading forward. I just want to warn you before you got too
Okay.
far.
Mimicry. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to continue to sneak.
Okay.
Someone want to come with me? Anybody?
Yeah. No, I'll come. Definitely.
Everybody sneak.
All right, everyone make a stealth check. Sloane's was horrendous.
Should I keep my old stealth check?
You should definitely keep the 10.
Good
Get
heavens.
that 10.
You'll be busted if you got to reroll that.
Natural 20.
Let's do it.
Plus 3, 23.
Jesus, it was so loud.
That's interesting that you got a +3 because I rolled 3. So
Oh my
Minus
god.
3?
that.
Oh,
I
Josh?
got a 13.
Nice!
Sorry,
not
I tried
too
moving
bad.
really quick to get away from the professor.
Oh,
Kept
right!
asking questions.
I'm here!
That bitch.
He announces his presence to the
Also
entire
see.
Rhystrata with the
And Rhystrata.
disadvantage.
Clink, clank,
Yeah.
clink, clink.
Let me get in there with that disadvantage roll real quick. This is one I will roll for them, because they are going with you. Oh my god! I can't roll bad for
Wow,
Rhystrata.
let's go.
I hate this game.
Nice.
This is the best
This game
that
sucks
Rhystrata's
ass?
ever rolled.
And I'll roll just a regular d20 for the dude. Oh, my blessing
Oh,
star!
good
Oh,
heavens.
My
I
heavenly
hate
gift!
that for us.
Why are you all sneaking so quietly? Shut the fuck up!
Does my natural 20 cancel out his natural
It
1?
does, and Rhystrata rolled well, so it's a group success.
Literally,
But he is
he's
still
like,
talking loudly.
why are we sneaking? Shut up.
Why are you?
Go to sleep, go to
Rhystrata
sleep,
just
go to
like
sleep, go to sleep.
full Nelson's him.
Absolutely 100%.
For sure. Okay, so as you begin to approach, successfully stealth, Barney, in the lead, you would be the first to sort of see this small clearing in the jungle. Just a few places in the canopy where the light is streaming through, giving you enough to see without needing to rely on any dark vision. There is... The best way to describe it is there is a small rodent-like, probably a lemur or something, sitting on a small rock, and floating in the air above it, no more than 5-6 feet away, are these two completely spherical metal balls. And ever so slightly, you just see their exterior just sort of with this blue light.
Blue balls?
Blue balls. They churn.
What are those?
Guys, this is so good. This is the content I wanted.
Listen, I thought this was going to be cool. I fucking lied.
What the?
These two blue spheres.
what is that?
Are they moving or are they just staying in place?
They're just floating, hovering in the
Okay,
air.
okay.
What are those?
And as you sit there and survey, get out of here. Their shoes. As you sort of watch what's happening, you hear the small rodent-like creature give these weird sort of like chirping, almost like it's talking to these things. And then mimicking back to it, you hear these strange vibrations and whistles that seem to mimic what it's doing, what it's saying, whatever language this lemur might have. They seem to be communicating with each other.
Did I say hello?
Can I make an identifying type of check to see if
You can
what
make
these
an
might be?
Arcana actually, you can make an Arcana or Religion check.
You almost said history, and that would have been dope.
I didn't, though, did I?
No, and that's why I
Ooh,
was sad about
unfortunate.
it.
I'm so sorry, bud.
That's a 4-point difference, man.
Yeah, well, that's say my grade was 4-point difference.
Can I guide
0.0.
myself?
You can guide yourself, I would say, yes.
Okay, cool.
Do you like my good 4.0 joke?
That was good.
Really good.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bravo.
You can tell I know how grading works.
18.
18. Okay. With an 18, I don't think you would know what these are. I'm sorry.
Professor, what is this?
Oh, those! I've seen those.
I bet you have.
You think this guy's gonna know jack shit?
Hey,
Put him in animal shit. You think I'm gonna give him any information? No,
Sorry.
it's fair.
I
He
speak the
doesn't
deep
seem
lore.
Should I say hello? Like,
Sure.
they seem fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't look dangerous.
Hello?
Intruder, alert.
Danger, Will Robinson. No. As you
They killed the lemur.
just vaporizes the like a Thanos snap. As you give voice, you watch as this lemur sort of gets scared and skitters off, and these two orbs sort of right themselves in the air, and weirdly begin to spin in your direction, as if that seems to matter.
Dangerously?
They
around
just
each other?
no, they just on their axis. They just
Okay,
rotate
didn't
like
know
an
if it was
Earth,
like
the
a
Earth,
high velocity. Okay.
Oh.
just very slowly.
Hello.
And on the front of them, you see these very faint blue lines that, as they begin to make sound, sort of wiggle like a wavelength.
That's so cool.
The mimic.
You hear a few whistles, vibrations, and then nothing.
Is it just
Hello?
repeating sounds?
No, they just stop.
Okay.
My name is Buffonidae. It's nice to meet you. Are you dangerous?
Are you saying this in common?
Yeah.
Okay. As you speak these words out, you hear a few more clicks and whistles, and then a wave of blue light sort of scans up and down you real quick. All of you. Just sort of bathes the area you're in. And you hear from the spheres language assimilated. Primaterial. Common.
Do you just meet aliens? Like, from outer space? Are we first contact? No, the lemur was. Never mind.
Who? Okay,
The
so
lemur was first contact. Yeah, I am actually their king. They all worship me down here. Every one of them.
It was King Julian.
I like to move it.
Moves assimilated. I like to move it. Move it.
They also enjoy moving it. No. That was King Julian, but that's never going to come up again in the campaign. I just want that Easter egg.
He
down.
then went on to rule Madagascar.
so you
yeah.
can speak common.
Understood. Yes. Do you wish to participate in the grand survey?
What?
Can I make a context check? Now that I know, like, whatever that might be.
Go ahead and make another Arcana check. Actually, this
Alright.
one you can make a history check on as well.
Oh, jeez, thank you.
And I'll give you advantage because of your high roll before.
Fantastic.
It was very close.
Guide myself. Oh, did I need like a 19?
No, but it was.
Oh,
it was
Gamers, let's go. Okay, so I rolled an 18 plus 2 plus my history, so 30.
30. Okay. As you hear, there is something not clicking, just out of your reach of understanding. Like, there's something about these things that is familiar or something that's locked away behind a piece of information. As soon as you hear the term the Grand Survey, it all clicks exactly into place. These are Modrons. These are Modrons from the plane of Mechanus.
Oh, wow.
Modron.
What's the Grand Survey?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah, for sure.
You hear...
Would I know the Grand Survey is a good or bad thing based on Modrons? I don't know.
As far as you're aware, and I'll explain this to you now, it is a completely benign thing. Every few thousand years, the plane of Mechanus sends out billions of these drones, known as Modrons, that go around and collect information on all of the different planes in existence. They do this so that they can track. It's almost like the census of the multiverse.
Interesting.
Where they just go out, collect information, bring it all back, and Mechanus keeps balance based on what this Grand Survey brings back to them. It is not malicious. It is not benign. It is just information gathering, as far as you are aware.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't seem like it's anything harmful. What do you need to know from us?
Do you wish to participate in the Grand Survey?
Yes.
Yes?
Okay.
Sure.
Very nice. All right. Sorry, I gotta get my NPCs in there. And as
I did not understand that. Please repeat your answer.
Language not detected.
Very nice.
I'm excited for the survey. Fucking BuzzFeed quiz. Are you more of a Ross or a Rachel?
Oh man, now we need an off-the-rails BuzzFeed quiz.
Choose one of the following.
I'm totally
Carrie,
a Brothos.
Marissa. Samantha.
Yo guys, I just took the quiz. I'm a Bimbus. It's crazy.
Oh my god. The BuzzFeed
That would actually
of
be
the
really
universe.
funny for us to make.
I love it. As you all give that vocal consent, there is a small opening just below that little wavelength where these little pucks just sort of shoot out and begin to hover in front of each one of you. Ooh. And from those little pucks, these blue lights sort of shine up, almost like it's forming what us would know as a hologram. And floating above this puck is this small little, just rectangular form. The first, there are 3 lines on this form. The first one says, I'm so happy, dude.
This is fucking sick.
The first one on the form says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this plane's defense against planar intrusion?
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Definitely a 10.
Our defense against it?
I don't know what that means.
I'm gonna say probably really not low, because I mean, Bafanity, your proof of there being like something that's like hurting the town, or not hurting necessarily, but it came from a different plane and was causing harm via the proxy of
that's true.
the Thundermaw. And I mean, obviously our defense was good, but we weren't here before when all the stuff started happening
But
to
you are
cause
all
it.
here now.
No, I guess technically that is true.
That's pretty good.
Give
Have
it
you
like a
ever
7?
have you ever saved anyone else from like a different plane threat?
Wait a
I'm
fucking
gonna
minute. I'm not from this plane.
What? You're not?
Anomaly detected.
What?
Oh no! I
Oh,
changed my
no.
answer. Can I change my answer? I put it to 1.
Now that I think about it, because I was going to say, if Brothos isn't from this plane, and we tried to fight Brothos, and Brothos knocked out pretty much all of us except for Barney, our defenses are not that good.
I'm gonna give
a
it
solid
But
7.
you did
a
win.
a 6.
They kicked the shit out.
Let's set it to a 6.
I'm
An
gonna put the
optimistic
smiley face.
7.
Broad
Between like the neutral
Smiley
face, the frowny face, and the smile.
Yeah.
Like to imagine
Yeah,
all of our
mine's the,
answers
like, how
are
would you rate
different.
your bathroom experience? The things you find in the airport.
They gave you the wrong survey.
Yeah.
Before he's answering something else.
Guys, I'm looking at the hot wings for
No.
an
It's the same
appetizer.
question. It's how good is this in defense of the for other planes, and it's just like a slightly face.
It's the
Kinda
pain
good.
scale.
The next question on the sheet. Have yourself or others around you had interactions with malicious extraplanar entities? If yes, please describe your experience.
This is like perfect that this is happening now, right? Because we did just kind of come in contact with a malicious extraplanar entity.
We did.
Well, it wasn't extraplanar, it was just influenced by
Which extraplanar entity are you thinking of? Because I'm thinking of one
the Thundermaw.
that... Okay, I'm thinking of a
Wait.
different one.
I almost killed you.
What about
Ooh,
the
I'm
shadow
thinking of a
of
different
Brothos?
one.
There's a lot of...
We've had a lot of... I'm thinking of what happened to Rhystrata.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a big
So,
old...
yes, we have.
Yes.
we have.
Rhystrata's just staring at their quiz with their finger.
Rhystrata, you have to answer. You said you would agree.
No response.
Okay, well, just please answer truthfully.
Yeah. Yes.
And then give a general description of what happened, not to
Yeah,
detail.
it's
Yeah.
not like you tell them verbally, it's you write it down.
Oh, okay.
So
I
you're
got
not
you.
sitting there filling out form work.
Oh,
Guys,
stop.
here you go.
I was
Here's
gonna
what to write.
Brothos
Just tell
spends
everyone
like
to-
15 minutes telling way too much
Oh, he can definitely
information.
do that, but they expect you to fill out the forms. Just so
And
you
then he
guys know.
realizes, okay, and then he has to like go back and he writes like 2
Yeah.
sentences.
I wanted to have like a talk to text where Brothos says all of it, and then like the autocorrect changes the entire story.
Okay, read that back to me.
Excuse me.
So there was a horse on a mountain,
Right? Correct.
and then the book cut the head off of the dragon, but the dragon was Jello. That doesn't make any sense. Repeat your answer. That's what the
Brothos just
autocorrect
used
does.
predictive text the whole time to fill out his answer.
Enter.
Middle option every single time.
We're gonna
I-
completely ruin this. This whole survey is gonna be way off.
It's gonna be
I
great.
am going to describe the centaur thing because I feel like that is. Does the Thundermaw count? Or since it's not.
It is native to this plane, technically.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll do the centaur and the hounds.
Okay.
If you got that, I'll do the Rhystrata one. I don't want to think about that again.
Oh, you should do the satyr one, the one where the satyrs attacked us, because that was extraplanar.
Oh, that one's extraplanar too.
You should do that one. Let Rhystrata do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I will
Lots of-
describe all of them.
Quiet writing. Brothos is like 2 pages.
The big green, big open mouth smiley face for the yes, and then I type in my arm and village sad face with the little cry emoji, and then send that.
My people and culture.
Yes, my people and culture. Everything I know is lost. Sad cry emoji. But I try my best. Happy face.
Hell yeah.
Colon, comma, open parentheses.
And the last question out of the 3. Using the images provided, please select one that best represents your level of current happiness. And there are 3 faces depicted. A smiley
Mine
face,
are all
a
ice
straight
cream.
across face, and a frowny face.
Oh no.
How am I feeling currently?
What's the middle one?
It's just the straight across mouth.
I'm pretty sure Brothos is just standing there, finger going back and forth between happy and sad, and he's modulating between those emotions in a constant state that he can't control and is caught in limbo.
Interesting.
I'll
I
hit
have
the
a-
happy face.
Oh.
While I'm going to hit that button, I have a question. I don't know if it'll work because I'm curious of how this technology is functioning, but could I use the... I'm curious if I could try and use or manipulate the Mind Sliver spell to try and gain or take knowledge from the thing, because it gets knowledge from other places.
You're trying to mind sliver a Modron?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get knowledge about other stuff. I like learning.
That's not an explanation I need, actually.
Oh, maybe yes.
Who would be the target? Who would be the target of this spell?
I guess the Modron that I got my disc from, if I know like
Okay.
which one it came from. If the disc is like going back, like try and put the disc back myself and use the spell as that happens, maybe.
Okay.
To see if that might work. Kind of like what I did with the we were doing that funeral service for the spirit to try and replicate what I did there.
Oh, I see. Yes.
But in the reverse, so I try and take information if possible to just. I want to just see if there's any more information about like LaRue or what we have to do for those bits and pieces. Because if they've traveled around other places, they know something.
Okay. And what kind of save is that for me?
Let me look at the spell and find out. That's going to be an intelligence check.
Oh, interesting.
Or save.
Every Sunday on Community DM, the Essential channel.
By their mark.
By their merch.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, gamer. It's an intelligence one?
Mm-hmm. It's probably super smart.
Well, actually, no. It got a -3 on that, so that's
Let's
a 13.
Go. Ooh.
Holy shit.
These things aren't
-3?
smart. They're robots.
Just drones.
Yeah.
It does take 2d6 damage if I were to want it to do damage, but I didn't do damage the last time when I tried something like this to see if it would work.
If you're just looking to
call.
flavor the like pulling a piece of information from it, okay. I say you don't have to do damage. That's
Word. Okay.
fine. Okay. Now, what are you trying to pull? Just
Any glimmer
any
of like
information?
just to. Yeah, I'll be general and just say any information regarding LaRue and what task I had been given with. So like those pieces, like I'm just gonna make it general. Anything involving LaRue. Just
roll me a D100.
I have one of those.
It's all ones and zeros.
You can't be that specific, but let's see if you can.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm just like I don't want to specify what I'm getting. I just want to try and get something. It's rolling. 32.
32. Okay. You reach into this small conduit of some sort of informational nexus, you can only imagine. And you try to pull out a piece of information from it that you find valuable. As you reach into it, there is almost a cascade of information. Not that you see, but just you can feel that this thing, this small, tiny little puck, is connected to something massive that stores a storm of information. And as you go to reach in, you don't see anything about LaRue. You don't see anything about anything you see familiar. You get a quick flash of a burning, just an endless burning desert. And you see this thing standing before some sort of massive burning elemental worm. And it has the same puck, and its tail is tapping little questionnaire bubbles off. And then it flashes.
Oh my god.
Flashes to this sea of stars where this floating ship just lightly cascaded across this Milky Way like road or sea. Upon the deck of this ship stands probably 6 or 7 Gith, standing there confused, just sort of stroking their chins as someone who is adorned in what you clearly know to be a captain's attire is sitting there filling out one of these similar forms. And you see just like quick flashes of this thing's memory as it went across different planes and pulled out little bits of information from those planes. You don't see anything specifically related to LaRue, though.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a lot of information to. Oof. Okay, I'm never gonna do that again. Oof. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna keep the middle face. Thank you.
I cover my eyes and just go like
Brothos.
this.
Brothos. Okay.
Oh, what?
Well, I was just gonna say
You made a new face.
they take their little book out and they open it and they hand the book over, and it has scribbled the date, and then Brothos said I was cute. They let me come along. Brothos cried over how much his friends love him, and etc. Goes down like a bunch of just small little lists of things like, well, I think that you have a lot, even though things might be tough, you seem to have a lot to be happy about. You can maybe just be in here with your friends. Can is
Rhystrata takes a step away.
something that'll help.
Oh my gosh. Buffonade, you are so cute! And he starts to cry and hits the happy button.
If one of these smiles, turns, and then hits the happy button on theirs as well.
Happy
Alrighty.
button.
Everybody's happy. Happy.
Is this all?
Once you hit the final button, the pucks dim and float back towards the chest
I
cavity.
hope you have a nice day.
What a weird question. Why would they be asking how susceptible we are to being...
Maybe they're
was the
just
word?
trying to
Penetrated?
protect and say that.
Well, I think it was checks and balances, right? Was what you had said, Sean, with like how they take in the information to see like what needs to.
From what you know, yes, the Grand Survey is an undertaking to discern where balance is needed. So if people,
Gotcha.
from what you know, it's from your perspective, this could change, but as far as Mechanist is concerned, it's completely neutral. So if people are more happy in the universe, they bring that down. And if people are less happy in the universe, they bring that up.
Fuck. Damn it.
So
I
if
said
everyone in-
anomaly detected when I said... Oh,
You're from a different plane.
Okay.
However, that is what you know about the Grand Survey, is that 70% of all the answers said people are happy. That means they have to make people less happy across the universe.
Dang.
Across the
Well, we're a
universe.
small. We're a small like survey grab. No good survey is built on 5 people on a planet of a couple billion. I
Yeah.
imagine.
And
Definitely.
and you can more than assume that for every smile you have, there are thousands of smiles in this world that are not happening.
What did that lemur have
Wow.
for
so
answers?
sad!
Yeah, right.
That was
Hey,
sad as
there's
fuck.
a lot of unhappy poor people in the world,
It's
I
true.
hope so.
and they're getting surveyed too.
Don't worry, there's lots
They're not
of
escaping.
sadness. Yeah.
Fucking robots showing up at people's door, breaking through the windows. Survey.
Please select an answer.
You cannot sleep until you finish the questionnaire.
Don't tell me how to sleep.
Okay, alright.
After your pucks are collected, though, these things just float in the air, and then just go off into the jungle somewhere else.
One bumps a tree. Gunk.
Ouch.
That
The lemur
was...
Please finish your
Now,
survey.
they seemed nice.
They were pretty friendly for warding balls of metal.
That was weird. I have never seen anything like that.
I
Yeah.
liked that it asked how I was feeling. That was nice.
I guess. What were those?
Friends. I
Lord
just
down.
clicked the green smiley face. Oh,
Modrons. Do you know
a
a
lot
lot
of
about
weird
the other
things happen
planes?
to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, boof.
I'm getting that sense.
But you also have a thing living in your arm, so...
speaking of which, we should go the other way now.
I
Double
believe
back.
we might have. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I don't regret that. All right, let's go hop in the boats and get going.
Oh,
Hello?
fuck it, doesn't matter. Yeah, there you go.
Hey!
Can we cut back? It was like this direction, right?
Sure, you want to take the waterway?
Will that be faster? Do we know if
Probably.
that would be faster? Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
If everybody's okay with it.
sounds good.
I trust you and Boof. Here, this is your forte.
Ah, thank you.
Waymakers.
Ah.
Marching through the woods.
Moving right along.
God damn it!
Exactly what Buffonade sings.
So as you guys double back to the lake to get in your boats, we're gonna go ahead and take our break here because we're an hour and a half in.
Oh.
Good little take a break time.
Oh my god.
While that happens, everybody check in the chat for a survey.
Yeah, everyone fill up the survey.
Yeah.
Okay, but for real, Skull Splitter Dice giveaway is about to start.
That is
Exclamation
actually
point
true.
win will get you entered in our giveaway, drawn at the end of the month for a skull mug filled with approximately 100 dice. Is that
What?
a lot of dice?
more
So
dice than I
get
thought.
in there. Remember, followers get 1, entry subscribers get 2. If you're going to subscribe this month, to do it beforehand. It's not retroactive. We'll see you in 10 minutes, yeah?
Hell yeah. Bye, everybody.
Away.
you just need a little bit of a refresher as to what's going on in our campaigns, you can find that information over on our fandom wiki. There you'll find info about our PCs, our NPCs, and write-ups of all of our past episodes. But if reading isn't really your thing, you can also find arcs of our campaigns summarized in neat little 10-minute videos over on our YouTube, where you can also catch all of our past broadcasts. Thanks so much for watching, and welcome in! Ding!
fucking seeing here, you. I
Hello.
started moving fingers before we got there.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
What? What?
The amount of extra you just added to that.
That wasn't even full speed, dog. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, but I'm a fucking turtle.
Sorry.
Clip it. All right. Now, when last we left our brave, heroic heroes,
We're supposed
you
to
guys,
Oh,
we're about to get back in your little boats and swim off the shore.
oh,
come
boaties.
sail away.
Little
Come
boaties.
Sail away with me.
All right.
Bodhi
now,
like a melody.
Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo.
No.
You gotta say it right, dude.
I don't have to. How dare you?
All right.
Now you're all in your boats. Make me paddle checks.
Christ. What are we gonna do for paddle checks?
One of
Constitution?
you has to get who's in whose boat. One of you has to get even. One of you has to get odds. Otherwise, you go in circles.
I'm in my crab.
So you're allowed. You go in a circle. I'm kidding.
Oh, the
I
crab
got
in
a
circle.
ring of water walk, so I don't.
You walk in
participate.
circles.
Ah,
Oh
shit.
my god.
No, you're fine. You're fine on the water. It's pretty open. You think probably the crabs are the only thing in here that don't get eaten by thundermaws. So
Wow.
So now there's lots of them.
Turns out they're allergic to shellfish. Who would have thought?
well, they can't eat water.
Well, they're all okay.
Every time they eat one of the crabs, they just piss them right out, and they're back again.
Fuck me, I guess.
Anyways, you guys. No, it takes you a few hours, and by the time you get to about there, it's getting pretty dark.
Cool. All
Like
right.
early-ish evening towards dusk.
Do we want to camp? Or should we? We shouldn't keep
Maybe.
going. We should camp.
If
Right.
it's getting late, we don't know what lurks on the river, or the rot can be quite scary at night.
Yeah,
He's not
maybe
very nice, so maybe a rest.
We could go back to. No, yeah. Let's just stay here. Let's stay
Yeah,
here.
well,
We'll
that's
take
a-
watch.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
It's probably fine.
I'll get sand in my sleeping bag, but that's all right.
Sure.
Yono will
Brothos.
use his thick dome jutsu.
No.
That's the wrong game. That's the wrong game, bud.
They're getting unstoned as we speak. Okay.
Rip.
All right, yeah, let's set up camp.
Rip the
Hell
royal
yeah.
we.
Oh, camp time.
Here's a question: could I
beach-
summon
beach
Guardian
game.
of Faith, because its duration is 8 hours? Could this Guardian just keep watch for
Yeah.
us?
Whoa, that's rad. Hello.
Safe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it can stand watch. It has to
Any
be outside the
creature
dome,
hot-
though.
Yeah. Any
it's not a
creature
big
hostile
deal.
to you that moves into the space will take it, and just curious random creatures on hostile, right? They're just curious. Things
No.
with the
That
explicit
lemur
intent to
followed
hurt
us
us.
the entire way.
It's an interesting question. Who knows what lies in these creatures' hearts? Me.
That's true.
One's just walking around like, oh, I can't wait to see some adventures. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
I'm gonna punch him.
This gets
I'm
destroyed by
gonna
life.
give him a good old 1-2.
I'm gonna give him a water.
Why, Yoda?
Bunch of kangaroos walking around with boxing gloves on. Just like, oh. No, but you can set that up before camp with the dome, and it'll essentially fade at the same time.
All right. Okay.
Nice. Hell yeah. Good shit, gamers.
So, we'll fun that day.
Ribbit.
Hello.
You had to leave your people behind.
I was more removed than left, but it's okay. They're learning, and some of them are coming along. They just need to. They're just slower to grow than I would have hoped.
Did you have like a family or like loved ones that you left?
Many. All of them, in fact. They all had their, good bits that made them who they were, and that's lovable, definitely. Yeah. But I find new ones all the time. I go to different villages and I find loved ones, and you know, it's not so bad.
Would you like a hug?
I would always like a hug.
Okay. Oh, Brothos comes up and gives a hug.
Ah, thank you.
That's so sweet.
Hugs are rare with us because the poison skin and all, but I don't have that, so.
Funnily enough, not a big deal for me.
Oh, interesting. I'll keep that in mind in case I fall into some water or get wet.
Yes, I can go with.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
When you fall in, I will also fall in.
Oh, like when you fought those crabs. That
You
was,
go
that
down,
was
we go
exciting.
down with you.
We all die. You are the cleric. No, good. No, not you. You are all quite a handsome group of fighters. You've definitely you seem to have done a lot. I handsome. I mean, you're obviously very conventionally attractive, all of you. But
Very nice.
but I mean like I mean in a handsome, like you're very well accomplished.
Oh,
I've
Seems
never
so.
heard it used like that.
You seem brave and strong and definitely smart. You know,
Excuse me.
like Barney knows a lot about the nature. You've led us through this whole path, and you helped us find the Thundermore Yona with the library, and you know, being able to find out smart solutions. Brothos, you're extremely strong. We saw that. Rhystrata, you're very like super strong as well. But we haven't really had a one-on-one yet because you keep yelling Borat quotes at me whenever we try to have a moment.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you.
That was Sean speaking. I have no idea what is that.
Oh.
What?
I thought it was Strata.
Oh my gosh.
It's an art film. You might know.
I don't watch art. I watch Jackass.
And then there's you, Professor. The strongest of us all.
The glue that holds us together is a
I had courage all along.
I don't think it's
I-
glue, Brothos.
What is-
Oh.
And I mean, yeah, Professor, you're very willing to dive right into situations that you find interesting, and I think that's extremely commendable trait.
Deep in the shit.
Well, thank you.
Deep
Not
in the
afraid
shit.
to roll up my sleeves, get a little dirty.
Or eat it, jump in, wipe it on your face. I saw a
I
lot
would
of
never.
weird
That's
shit.
disgusting. Oh my goodness, I would never do
You
that.
are literally covered in it, like it's bananas.
I
Actually.
should probably
How are
bathe.
you still covered in shit when we've been in the water?
It's been, I've
We've
slowly
read books.
throughout the day been prestidigitizing
You're
it
gonna
all.
think to wash it off?
I'm sorry, do you normally bathe in a ship?
We've just had a lot of ready access to getting you.
I'm gonna
call
the
the small
take
canoe
the
that we've
time.
been riding
I'm
on a
just gonna
ship.
hold
the
up a
big
little
crabs, you know.
origami pinwheel and just spin it, and it's just gonna
Oh, look at that.
the
Oh,
debris and
thank you
dirt.
very much.
And-
Yeah, it
Well, it
literally
dissipates.
sprays.
It sprays off of him and onto everyone else.
There's just a
Yeah,
little
try and
him-shaped
corral
like
it.
stain on a tree nearby.
Oh, gross.
Both, you are possibly the nicest person. I've met some nice people like these people included. You are a very nice person.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate. It's very kind of you to say. I'm sure there's someone nicer than me, but
Me.
I'm definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, you're extremely nice. You've helped me so much. I believe it.
I'm kidding, because it's a joke.
Oh. Well, I think you're very nice anyway. Very brave
He is
and
just
helpful and
hype.
smart.
That's our captain.
God, you're the captain. That's nice.
I am.
That makes sense. You've been leading us this whole time.
Oh gosh,
Barney's
Oh
in
my
charge.
goodness.
y'all are making me.
We still need to get him a hat.
What?
Barnes in
Stop
charge.
it.
Like that.
Oh, of our days. And you're onto
And,
something there, Boof.
Yes.
A song, a little shanty.
I actually have a
Yes.
script.
A script.
Oh,
No, I don't. No.
it was in the shit that just got blown off that guy. Oh, it got caught up in the crossfire.
Oh my god, by playwright.
It's covered.
Can we?
Are you guys taking rests? You guys taking
Yeah, I
rests?
reckon. I'll take a
I know,
watch.
I know you're leaving up your spirit guardian, but is anyone else gonna?
I'll do
I'll take a watch.
Just a backup watch.
Oh, yes, I'm gonna head
Times
up for a
4.
second to do the spirit guardian thing.
Yona doesn't
does it
even
look like?
sleep, so he can just. Oh.
That's true, actually.
So Buffoniday walks outside. And with their ramshackled, like, staff and this like amulet that is clearly extremely homemade. They look off ahead of them into like the dark, rotting wood. Say a small prayer, and so their god is the idea that people can be better. So it there is a lot of different types of people, like kind of stood as like a small guard is there, guardian of faith.
So like Hands Across America, sort of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Ringing around the dome. That's pretty cute.
So it's a bunch of people? Terrifying.
yeah.
It can pretty much take any shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of
I'm
people
not
staring
judging.
at us sleep. Just,
I'm fine if it takes up a
Ready to
bigger
protect.
space. It's just, for that flavor.
Yeah, that flavor stuff. And then
it's okay, close your eyes. Sleep.
Profundity is
You'll be
going to
fine.
look
We'll just look
back,
in.
specifically through the windows.
We can be.
Don't worry, my
ghostly
hands are just
spectral
protected.
images.
Well, the dome can be opaque if you want it to be, but if it's not, there's just a bunch of people, ethereal ghost people
I think
staring in.
it's clear.
Staring
It's clear
inside.
at first, then the ghost people come up. Just make it go.
You know in
Shit.
Haunting of Hill House where there's a bunch of hidden ghosts? It's that. There's just a bunch of
Yes.
hidden, like,
That shit's
things
so
in
good.
the corner of your eye.
Horrifying. Horrifying.
But they're all super friendly and want better for you.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of slowly making you murder.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
You've got this. I believe in you.
I feel so.
Like, someone wakes up in the middle of the night, opens their eyes, and floating above them is someone like, I think you're doing so fucking well. I'm so fucking proud of everything.
You look so peaceful when you sleep. Slowing to do something.
Nightmare fuel.
No,
That is
I'm
an actual
fine.
nightmare. All right.
It's like the opposite of a sleep paralysis demon. It's just a sleep.
Yeah.
A guardian.
An awake
Super
paralysis
positive demon. And Bivonde is going to take another look into the jungle toward their old home. They're going to try and concentrate and see if they hear anything.
Okay. Make me-
Specifically connecting to the rot in them and kind of looking out to see if it's any louder.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 10. Quite bad.
10. Quite bad, especially for a cleric.
Yeah, I rolled 3.
I'm so sorry, buddy. Well, Matt, it's been nice having you.
Wait, did you
Yeah,
add the
see you,
plus
gang.
from Rhystrata?
Ooh.
Well, they're unconscious.
Okay,
I don't know
well,
what time it could
I'm
be.
doing this
No,
before
no,
the
this is
long
before the
rest.
rest. Yeah. What is the plus on Rhystrata? I think it's plus
3?
Plus 3.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I also
Plus three.
have the Amulet of the Devout that I forgot that adds +1 to saves, so that makes it 14.
Let's go.
14. Okay, that is better. As you focus on that essence, that alien essence inside of you that you can just sort of always lightly feel omnipresent, commingling with your own spirit in ways. There is a moment where you connect in the way that you usually try to when you speak to it, when you try and influence it, when you try and tell it that things aren't as bad as they seem. Is there anything you'd like to say?
I hope you're doing well. I have a lot of notes for you. I hope that you've read the books in the library. I'm adding another one tomorrow. We're going to help you, I promise.
There's a slow building of that feeling, that connection, and almost like a slow-moving wave, like a very slow, murky water. You feel this force sort of come back at you, and you just see, or you hear inside of you, see.
You will. You'll see tomorrow.
I will see.
And you will be impressed.
You feel it slowly recede like a tide.
They spend an extra minute outside as the rot that has essentially withered their left arm, and these veins which stretch up and cross their eye. It's like the pulsing has gained quite a lot, and it looks quite graphic and strong, and they wait for it to fade as the pulsing leaves. They keep wiping their eye as this black gunk fills and starts to drip down their eye, and they keep wiping it away, and then when they think it's ready, nod toward the forest. You will see. And walks back inside.
Okay. All right. So that
Hello?
Danger zone.
watches. Yona, you do not need to sleep, so you may take as many watches as you'd like.
All of them.
Brothos, I know you said you might wanted to take one. Is that true?
If Iona's doing it and buff, it's
Completely up to you, bud.
No, I'm good. He sleeps.
Okay.
Rest your head, child.
Sounds good. Anyone else?
I will also sleep.
Okay. Rhystrata will trance and then be with you for the other half of the night. Buffonidae, are you good to sleep?
Does sleep, spends rests up, knees against them, using their knees as a small shelf or a rest for the book, and is writing small notes inside of it. Then after a little bit has passed, they go back to sleep.
Okay. Beautiful. Yona, if you'd like to make me perception check, just sort of one for the whole night.
Cool, okay.
We don't have to do 4 different rolls for just you.
Perception, that's going to be a perceptive 20.
20. Okay. With the dome up, you feel confident that you are safe in the place that you found on the beach. Because it is right on the shoreline. There isn't a lot of tree cover to block your sight. Specifically over the lake, you can pretty much see across the entirety of it. Occasionally, throughout the night, you see small ripples over the top of the water, similar to what you experienced with the crabs. There may or may not be more than one still remaining in this lake, but for the time being, doesn't seem like they're going to interfere with you at all. And from behind you in the jungle that continues to the southeast, you occasionally hear a distant rustling of trees, something far off, not necessarily right up against where you guys are camping, hunting, or exploring in the night, but nothing gets close enough to you for you to consider it a problem. Cool. And then you all wake up. Long rest had.
Long rest.
Long rest.
Give me that
Hell yeah.
shit.
Good morning.
Hello.
Is that Josh? Or was that Brothos?
That was both. I think maybe sleeping in.
It's been a long week, bud.
Oh my god. Good morning before the day. Good morning, God.
Sup?
Oh.
Sorry, that was Rhystrata.
Oh. That's what TheGovnar is.
Very nice.
Oh no, they're back. Oh. Bother.
The confidence in that what, and then the like hesitance in the. They're nice.
I'm all right.
I'm bored. Good.
I'm gonna die when Sarah comes back. They're gonna kill me.
Fuck.
So, you all have had your long rest. Your boats are firmly on the shore. Your big crab shell also is firmly fixed. The tide doesn't fluctuate enough for it to actually affect the ship, so they're firmly beached. Is there any particular things you guys would like to do, or any particular direction you'd like to head in?
Just looking at my spells.
Yes. Anyone who can change spells, feel free to change them now. If we get into any shit, I will not allow you to do anything if you have not prepared it by now.
You fuck.
I'm a douche.
I only caught the tail end of that.
Somebody clip that though, please. That's something that needs to play.
No.
Well, that'd be a GIF.
I need to stop putting myself in front of a camera on the internet.
It's like you
Don't
do it
deprive the
weekly
world of that.
on multiple.
Also on Twitch. Let's just let that silence sit in the show forever. It's a monument to that moment. Holy shit, that was awesome. Thank you for the yes and gamers.
You asked me, a man, to deal with spells and then do a bit.
I'm very proud that moment went untouched. I love it.
Everyone just kind of watch.
I wear that
I
clip
feel
as a
like
badge.
in situations you say yes and like you can add to a situation to make it better.
Yeah.
I don't think adding anything would have made that better.
There was nothing we could say that could save.
My improv partner is silence.
No, Sean!
No, it's fine.
You're perfect. I'm sorry.
I've practiced like Smeagol in the dark. All right.
Oh my god.
Flu.
Fucking hell.
There's
we're
some
going
improvs hobbitses. But never listens us.
Do I have any planar spells?
Reese needs a word. I can't do a
I don't think
golem.
so.
Sorry.
We need a word.
Oh my god, I just found a really fucking cool spell and then learned that it takes 24 hours to cast. I'm
Is
good,
it hollow?
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
No,
hell.
no,
I was
it
like,
was a
oh
guessing
shit,
game.
this rips. And then I was like, oh.
Yeah. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
less
think
rip,
I
more like a
have-
slow tear.
I think
Yeah.
I don't have anything
It slowly unbends.
that
Seam
can
by
help with
seam, just-
planar bullshit yet.
But you have to
Yes.
like send for the scissors that come and then you can do it and it takes fucking ages.
Yeah, it's just a ribbon cutting ceremony, but getting the scissors there takes at least a
You
minute.
cannot
Forever.
find comically large scissors anywhere. It's wild.
They sell that everywhere. Every component store. They've got big glasses, but they don't have comically
Every
big
giant
scissors.
ribbon cutting is just a silent image of. real scissors.
This ground is now hollow. Da-da-da-da-da. Drop the confetti. Anyways. What you guys doing?
We're going southeast.
I think we're good.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Somebody say Southie? Let's go. Fucking wicked pisser kid.
We did
Who's
all this to
leading
get
the
on the
way?
other side of the river where we fought the Frog King.
Pisser?
Wicked pisser kid. That's what we say here. Fucking chowder, my dude.
That was a good cartoon.
I got it.
Oh my god.
You take the moon.
This isn't. How do people watch this show? I need to know. How do you guys do it?
Rada. I don't know.
I probably don't want to put this question out there to you guys, but how do you do this? All right. So you've got your
You were
heading.
trying to discuss. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Have I heading?
You're going
Let's
into
go.
the woods.
Here we
In other words,
You're not going
into
stealthy.
the woods.
Who's leading?
no.
We're stomping.
I got
I
it.
assume it's still Sloan.
Yes. Give
Alrighty.
me that shit. Let's
Barney,
go.
roll me survival.
Can I give a guide? A
Mm-hmm.
guide?
Can guidance stack?
Nope.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Well, I don't need that one.
It can stack with
guide.
different things.
4,
Guidance.
5, 6, 7,
No, not guidance.
13 survival.
13 survival. Okay, interesting.
Not as good as last time.
Oh. That. Okay. I
need
know
a
what that
14 to
person
find the
meant
treasure.
in chat, because that is a thing here in Massachusetts. And that was also a flagged term on Twitch, so
Yeah.
should probably deny that.
What?
I got
I don't. Oh, I don't see it.
Yeah. It's an offensive term to some parts of the world, but it is an alcohol store here in the Northeast.
Okay,
Anyways.
got it.
Cool.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, you mean
Yes. Unfortunately, yeah, we can't say that.
I like it, but I don't know, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay, then
It's
I won't keep it that
it's
way.
not important.
I'm gonna
Anyway.
change that.
13, you said?
Yes.
13.
Okay, bud. All right, into the woods.
Get him, Milo.
So, can you... Oh, this is interesting, actually. Barney,
Yes.
you're taking the lead.
I am.
Roll me
Like
a
a sweet
d10.
potato. A D10.
How many creatures we have to fight?
4.
Okay,
What does that mean?
interesting.
4
Okay.
more Modrons come up.
Fuck.
No,
More
of course not.
questions? They're here
So-
for you, Brothos.
As you are continuing your way through this thick jungle. There's 7 seas. in
4,
the
7
foliage.
seas. Yar. 7 seas of thick.
It's as thick as a pirate's booty.
Oh my god.
I'm putting you in a direction? Is that the direction you're choosing to go?
Sure. I thought it was like kind of like this way. Is that?
Can you do that thing again? Prior to us leaving?
Yeah. Come
While we're like
Right
breaking
then.
down camp.
I'll
take 11 minutes.
Here.
wait, we're also going to Buffonide's home, right? So
Same place.
does
Yeah, I
Buffonide
think
know?
that's where we're
Yeah,
the
so
old
Buffonide
home?
knows where we're going,
Your old
so would probably
village.
point us.
Yeah, let me find that tool. That real quick. Where'd it go?
It just
Excuse
releases
you?
the whole map.
What the hell? They got rid of it? They patched it out. Oh no. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hanging in the darkness? That's the area you know your old village to be in. The
Okay.
new one that you're sort of told to steer clear of is in this area.
Oh, so right behind it.
Oh.
So
So we should-
here,
Probably skirt around that, right?
old home, new home.
Well, yes. I mean, I
No, what's
would
that?
like to
Turn
go
order.
to the library, which is where my old home is. But if you'd like to see the rot just first, then we can go to where it's currently heading.
That-
You're the captain, though, so
Well, you said that it had taken over your old home.
yes.
And the
it's
library is
taken
also
it's
at your old
growing.
home.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay. Then we are going in the same direction. So we can go south first and avoid those new folks, and then we can cut east.
Yes, captain. Okay.
Oh god.
This is funny.
All right, everybody. Let's
Okay.
set sail.
Aye, Captain.
For adventure.
Weigh anchor.
How much does it? It's 90 pounds. I'm chock full of them today. All right.
Okay, down first. Yes, good.
Yes. As you are venturing, the terrain becomes much less thick with foliage. That dense, humid, very alive, vibrant green dulls slightly the deeper in you get over the next 2 to 3 hours, and the actual density of the foliage itself lightens slightly as you get sort of towards this part of the jungle. I would like everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Hell yeah. Let's
Plus
fucking
3
rock 'em.
with Rhystrata.
Came
That
well
includes
done.
Rhystrata and the professor.
Okay.
Oh, for okay.
Well, that
These
is
dice
fun.
are
Oh,
going into
my
the
God, I
pit.
can't roll bad.
Did we get
My
plus
dice-
three
Jesus.
for us, for reals?
Yeah, you do.
Holy
It's a dex
fuck.
save. Oof.
Oh, good lord.
Um,
I'm gonna assume that I failed on that one.
I get advantage
professor
on
didn't do
dex.
great. You cannot see this.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think I have to see them. I can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
What?
Danger sense?
Yeah.
Danger sense is a dexterity save you can see, I believe.
Let me double check that.
I could be wrong. Feel free to double check me. Always feel free to double check me.
I got a 6 total.
Nice.
Yeah, you're right.
I got 8.
Okay, sorry.
So-
And currently what's happening is a surprise, so no reactions.
Son of a-
15.
22 still.
22, very good. 16, not
15.
bad. 15.
I mean, I'll take a
Buffonade?
16 if you want to give that to me.
I got 8.
8. Okay. So Buffonidae, Barney, and the professor.
Good
As
lord.
the two of you are sort of helming the travel, Buffonidae, you know this terrain quite well. You've never been necessarily in this small patch, but you've, got a general handle on the area around it. And as the professor is saying something probably shitty right behind you,
Nice.
the three of you feel the ground beneath you completely give way,
Shit.
and you drop. Now, there is not enough time to unfortunately cast Featherfall. However, as your heart catches up with that moment, your ass hits hard stone. Not bad enough to cause any damage. Just
Ow.
enough to sort of rattle you, and you are sitting on your ass in the dark.
Oh my god!
You okay?
I think I broke my ass.
The rest of you from behind where they just fell watch the ground cave in completely beneath them, and they just disappeared into a hole in the ground.
Ooh, is it dark?
It is pretty dark in there, yes.
Are we able to see them, or are they too far away to see?
You look over the edge, you can look down. It's probably about a 10 to 15 foot drop, and you can just sort of see them laying in this pile of collected debris and whatever gave way under them.
Can you guys climb out, or do you need us to throw a rope down?
How far down is it?
Probably about 15 feet.
I can.
What is this? Is there anything else in here, or is it literally just like a stone circle?
As you look around, it appears to be this pretty pitch dark chamber. You think you see a wall probably about 60, 70 feet across, but
Whoa.
something else catches your attention first. Off to your left, on the other side of the room in a far corner, this very slow building. Purple light
Hold on, you gotta
begins
cue
to
us on
build.
that.
Slowly but surely, this area of the room, this entire corner, begins to come to life with this vibrant purple light that fills the entire rest of the cavern,
What is that?
illuminating a large draconic skeleton. As these amethyst crystals curve up and around the wall, bathing the entire area in light. As you
Map,
What?
map.
see this.
What?
A word?
Fuck.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
I see books. I gotta get in there.
Oh,
You guys
Oh,
okay?
wow.
y'all might
Yes.
want to come down here.
They came in from here?
It seems like a.
There's a dragon.
What?
It's dead.
Skeleton.
It's dead. It's dead.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
yes.
dead.
Start with the dead part.
Holy
As you're
shit.
all, as the three of you down here, or as you two and the professor are down here, seeing this and shouting up to your friends, you hear from behind you, "Well, this is certainly a turn of events." As you turn to look, and rising from the skeleton of this dragon is this purple ethereal form that is forming out of the energy from these amethysts. As you turn now to see, sitting upright, sort of lounging on the ground, this large reptilian form made out of purple light. As a amethyst dragon in some sort of form now sits before you. What exactly is this?
I'm in here.
Hello. I'm sorry. We seem to have fallen down from a hole in your roof. We have 2 other friends. Would it be okay if they joined us?
By all means.
There's a guy.
Are they nice?
Dragon.
They seem wonderful. They're
Not
a dragon.
Alley-oop!
As you
And
shout
Brothos
out.
jumps in.
As you jump down and you shout out to the friend or your friends above, this form begins to stand out of this decayed skeleton on the floor. And
Where are we on the map? Like here?
We're here. Just
you
in this
would
little
fall
broken
in,
hole.
and that's the opening that you fell through.
So they look like ethereal.
They are this ghostly, ethereal form of this purpled light.
I'm not that close. I'm not that close. Don't pin me that close.
As it sort of centers itself in this chamber, just sort of curiously staring at everyone funneling in through this small hole in the ceiling.
Are you alive?
Turns back to look at the skeleton on the floor. Then back to look at you, says, I don't believe I am, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We've seemed to have interrupted your sleep.
No need to apologize. Have you wronged me in any way?
No, but you have a hole in your nice house. My name's Buffanaday. Me and my people actually used to live near here above on the surface. How
That's
long have
so.
you been under here?
I don't think I kept track of time very well, but it's been quite a while. Tell me, what brings you all to this part of the world? Fascinated.
We fell.
Question. This is
We are heroes.
Matthew asking
Matthew?
the party. If a dragon has, I'm just thinking out loud here. If a dragon's been underground for, I'm assuming underground. I don't know. They're
Did
asking
fall
what part of the
underground.
world. Yeah. I'm curious to know if would it make sense to be like, what part of the world do you think you're in? Because if they lived long enough where if a continent changed its entire is that something that's possible in terms of
There
the age
is-
of how long dragons live?
Based on that line of questioning, there is a sense that he does not know what to call the land above.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if he was from this plane, that type of question. Okay, I just want to make sure if that was it sounded out of pocket is why I was worried.
fine.
But okay,
So-
cool.
He was asking how we got here,
Yeah,
or why we're here,
Kind
right?
of. Yes.
We're looking for a planar anomaly, and we fell. At.
yeah.
And we fell. into-
Planar abnormality, you say?
Yes.
It's quite a fascinating goal to try and find.
Are you a planar abnormality?
I don't think I know what you just said. But
Me
no.
either, honestly.
I'm
I want that to be a sticker. Are you a planar abnormality?
Just Porky Pig. Come out of the drum.
That's all, folks.
I'm sorry if this is rude, but how are you talking if you're dead?
This is not the first ghost we fought. Are you a ghost?
We're not fighting.
Something like that, I think.
Bro, put him up.
We punch ghosts.
I think I'm something akin to that. It's probably a bit too difficult to explain.
Well,
Oh.
You all apologize a lot.
Sorry.
Well-
I mean, that's not how you respond to that, is it?
Dragons
Pro-
are kind of they're not
Dead.
common, yeah, and you're very large.
I should say we're not very common. We were all hunted to extinction.
Yeah, Yeah, that.
How do you know? Wait.
Do you by chance remember what the world above was called when you were around?
He didn't have a name.
Oh.
Any like common landmarks you could describe, or like common
I believe
occurrences?
it was
of
all
what was
jungled.
happening? Okay.
From what
There's
I understand.
definitely jungle up there.
And as you look around, there are actually a number of... taking your eyes off of the strange sight in the room, you notice that on the walls are a number of strange potted plants, or like large troughs that appear to have plants in them growing.
Wow, it's very pretty.
Horticulturalist.
Thank you. I had to find some time to preoccupy myself with.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, you don't know how long I've been here.
You might actually be the solution I've been looking for.
Okay.
oh,
Can we come in further to talk more, if that's okay?
would that be would it be okay? I see that you have quite a lot of nice things here, and
I like
He
your
sort of looks
corpse.
around.
It's shiny.
Any trapdoor you need us to stand on?
It's very strange, but thank you. And he sort of nods and gestures for you to move further in if you wish.
What if this guy's dangerous?
I go in.
Barney, we're also dangerous.
yes, you are all very accomplished.
Brothos is a walking weapon.
Bufonade walks just straight up and holds the hand out for a shake. I'm not poisonous. I know you might know Grong having poison skin, but that's not me.
Delightful.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Bufonade.
Puts out a claw to you and shakes your tiny grung hand with the tip of his claw.
Does it feel like a physical thing when that happens?
You do feel a physical
Ooh.
force.
Good.
Crazy.
It's not necessarily like it's claw, but it is like a physical object.
Yeah.
And it
It's tangible.
kneels its head to you and says, Kalsivra. Pleasure to meet you.
Common spelling?
Yes.
Oh, I like this dragon.
I'm Barney Fairweather.
Brothos the
Yona.
Bold. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yona.
Yes.
You're good.
All at the same time. I got them both.
Yep.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Sort of
Brona and
Brona the yo.
Yothos.
Broshin the Yoho.
Yothos the no.
Sort of walks over here and gestures to this large archway on the far side of the room. One half of it is completely destroyed from the mid part down on the left-hand side. And he says, this used to be a gateway from my lair into this small, what I considered a garden for certain things I needed. The climate wasn't right where I'm from, so I had this as a little backup. Unfortunately, during that purging of my kind, a few hunters made their way into my lair. I was able to kill a few of them, but one, and he gestures towards a small, completely destroyed corpse up here. One of them managed to follow me through, and in our attacking one another, I unfortunately struck my gate, destroying it and cutting me off from my home. Also, unfortunately, probably more so, now that I'm mentioning it, more unfortunately, and he points towards the corpse, and jutting out of his head, there is a sword embedded in this amethyst spiral that seems to be emerging from his skull. I was struck down before I had any chance of escaping. Sort of coup de grace each other, if you will.
But you seem to have a beautifully strong will if you're still here.
Well, thank you.
So technically you won.
That's a good way to look at it. I did win. I haven't seen him.
Okay.
He's a very good hider if he's here.
There's no chance you died less than 10 days ago, is it? Because I have quite the spell for you.
You're certainly willing to try.
Okay.
Worst thing that can happen is I stay the same.
I mean, no skin off my nose. I could give it a go. Maybe the amethysts.
There is no skin on my nose either, so let's do it.
Exactly. Maybe
I get it.
the amethysts have preserved your body magically in some way.
Should we take the sword out of your face?
Definitely do that.
Okay.
If you want to.
Sean, can you run that name back one more time? And or the spelling?
Kalsevra. Kal apostrophe. Sevra.
Ah, that good fantasy apostrophe.
Whoa.
Hell yeah, you gotta have one of those in there if it's a fake made up name.
Brothos will try to pull delicately so he doesn't do more damage. The sword out.
As you go and look at the blade, you are familiar with how weapons are made. This sword that was once embedded in this thing's skull, it appears as if, once made out of metal, the blade has been, over time, transformed into pure amethyst.
Whoa.
The metal of the blade is no longer existent. This thing is an amethyst blade embedded in this thing's head.
That is
Does
sick
it
as
look
hell.
like it can come out without killing or damaging the body?
Double kill.
Possibly?
I don't want to make it worse. I just don't want the rejuvenation
Yeah,
of
he's
talking.
already dead.
Okay, then I pull the sword out.
I'm kidding. You do what you want.
I pull the sword out.
Okay, make me sleight of hand.
Okay. I know it's shenanigan-y, but because he went up to take the sword out and Buffonidae is trying to help, could I give a hand with a cheeky guide?
I don't mind that. You saw him doing it. It's not like he was like sneaking away.
That's a D4.
Yes.
Ooh, that helped a lot. All 4.
Nice. Good job.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21.
Nice.
21. Very, very good.
That's good.
now
Move
the
that
king
The
of
forward.
card paying for
Oh.
itself.
Oh, buddy, that was close.
Really?
Ha!
You bitch!
Shatters the whole skull. Oh no.
No, not the skull.
What?
Oh no.
As you slowly, very delicately, with this guiding presence from Buffonidae, lift this amethyst blade from where it is pushed in through the skull, at a certain point, it gives, and you realize that this part was essentially fused together, but very delicately breaking a part of it. You pull it out, and there is a perfect, pristine blade forged in amethyst.
This is beautiful.
He turns to look at it and says, "What the hell?
That was in your head.
That's not what was in my head. It was metal."
It became I think being suffused with your energy, or I don't know. Suffused is a big word for me. I think I said
got
it
it
and
right.
then 404'd out.
He reaches over towards you. You say the strangest thing. And he's gonna reach out with his claws and try and like grasp it from you if he can.
Oh yeah, Brothos.
Gently. He doesn't
yeah.
like grasp it away. He just like looks at it a little bit, and as soon as he makes contact with it, the actual blade of the sword begins to glow, the same color as the rest of the room.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Could you go on an adventure with us? Could you, like,
You're like
possess
a
the sword?
dragon.
I
That's
think I
so
may.
crazy. What?
What? Pull the sword out of your head whenever you need it.
Just does. He's going to hold it and say, "I think I may have a job for you."
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And he hands the sword back to Brothos gently. Says, "If I am able to exist in some form in that blade, would you, by chance, accompany me back to my lair, so that I may, at the very least, be dead amongst my things?"
That is the
Where's
most
your
dragon
lair?
thing anybody has ever said, and I love it.
I think he said it was through the portal.
I know, but like, where on the planet?
Oh, true.
Oh, well, that thing's busted as hell.
Could we fix it, maybe? Have a lot of magic.
Not from here. Not like this.
We
So-
can try and... Oh, sorry, pardon me.
No, I was just wondering, do you know where your old
My old haunt is?
Oh, it's too soon.
That's a good
It's
joke.
only been 9 days.
I didn't.
Matt!
He's not even called yet.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Decomposition process is incredibly quick with Amethyst Dragon.
Yeah.
I believe in its earlier days they referred to it as the continent of Lorenta, which you would know is it. You don't need a history check. It
Okay,
is the continent to the southwest of this one.
The one we've, not heard much reference to at all, right?
No,
Is that one we have to go to?
you don't have any reason to go to until now.
Well, never mind. I thought there was one place that we had to go that was not on the map.
That was
Was
north.
it north? That was north. never
Yes,
mind.
that was
Yeah.
way north.
Okay. There was a.
Huh.
We heard a story about a dragon to the south. That's what it
Yes.
was, right? Okay.
Are you patient? Barring Boof being able to bring you back to life, which would be better, right, than
Hello.
everything.
If it's been less than 10 days, I'd really rather get on with my business. But
Yes.
if this is the only way out,
Are you okay traveling with us a little bit? Because we have stops and things to do. We're saving the
these people are
planet. We're
heroes.
kind of heroes, yeah.
tell me about these things. And he just sort of lays back down, slouches, and gets comfy.
Brothos is
Well-
ready with a captive audience. Is he sketchy?
Make an insight check.
Okay, this whole time we
I-
haven't
yeah.
asked at all.
If the dragon
I'm
was
very
sketchy,
trusting.
Natural fucking 20, baby.
Let's
Oh my
go.
Making that
God.
at
Tell us.
26.
dragon betrayal. No. As he sort of slouches down and gets ready for whatever you are about to tell him, whatever stories you guys have prepared about your journeys, the keen mind of a bard staring into the eyes of his audience, you can almost read this dragon wholesale. This guy has been here for a very long time and is insanely bored. You get the sense that if your stories interest him enough, he will willingly venture with you until your paths diverge.
Oh boy, do I have a tale for you. And I start at the very beginning.
Let's sit down.
It all started with a ghost
It
and a
started
knife.
in a small town in Zaeg, probably some 69 years ago.
Oh, we're going that far back. Okay.
Right as it ends, he says, "That was fucking lame. Boo." No.
Everybody here loves Friday night.
Throughout the story, he's asking questions. He's reacting to the right moments. You have a very captive audience in this enraptured dragon as he listens to this weird, twisting tale of your adventures through the world.
What
When you
what
tell
a
the
that
wonderful
story,
audience you have
could I check around the room, with these shattered books and Deadeye over here,
Go for
and
it.
just kind of peep it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I should maybe look around too.
You want to help me, Barney?
Sure.
Okay.
You can both look around on your own or with advantage for one of you.
You can you take that advantage, bud.
Let me go. I'm a guy
Weird.
myself.
So weird. Why don't you want to do one?
Oh, fantastic. Okay,
Because
cool.
I'm dumb. I'm fucking stupid.
Dude,
It's
that's a
going to
mood,
be
though.
a 25 investigation.
25 investigation. Okay. As you survey through this room, it doesn't look like anything that body has on it is of value. You do get the sense from him being unarmed that this was his sword.
Mm-hmm.
The layout of the body makes you think that as the dragon struck him, he plunged the sword in. Both killed each other pretty
Okay.
much at the same moment. And this room
Like
has been
anything
untouched.
identifying though, of him, oh man, there's a guard
no.
assembly badge.
No,
on
there
him
is
or
there is
something.
no signifier or
Cool.
it looks like there's very ornamental, personalized armor, which could be worth a little bit of money, given it how old it is. So you could probably take some of that and sell it. The books all seem to be either destroyed or about like very basic herbology and like plant life. Like
Cool.
how to maintain, flowers and certain mushrooms and stuff like that, how to harvest them.
Crucial information.
Yeah, for a greenhouse, essentially. But yeah.
If
Cool.
Brothos
Okay,
gets to the
yeah,
bit where he talks about Barney like creating the remedy, he like tunes into the like interest in plants and like definitely exaggerates that element around Barney's like capabilities and
You like plants? You got a
outputs.
plant boy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a mushroom.
As you're telling
Even
that part of the
now.
story, there are a lot of questions as to how Barney was able to procure such a rare herb and all that stuff, like with Barney growing it themselves and finding a way to like make enough for multiple doses. There's a lot of, you can tell there's a lot of intrigue and a lot of knowledge coming from coming from this dragon in the realm of like herbs and flora. Seems pretty well versed.
Brothos concedes the floor when the plant talk gets intellectual.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
No.
He just goes back to listening.
You do that, and I will come back to the story.
I'm a druid.
Yes, of course. No. He does have an actual conversation with you about like how your magic works.
No, yeah. My mentor was like super into just growing anything. Used to grow tomatoes on the ship all the time and a bunch of other herbs.
Tomatoes on a ship.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
So simple.
Well, it's
You've heard of
potted,
elf on a
and
shelf.
then you need like you heard of elf on a shelf.
Tomatoes of the sea.
Well, it's a sky ship,
Oh yeah.
so it'd be up there. But yeah,
It's also the first time Buffonidae is hearing any of this. so
Yeah.
it's great.
That is fair.
yeah.
You're getting
we'll
the
get
whole
into it.
story, Boof.
Amazing.
For sure, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I really like it. And then I was like, one time I was like, just doing my chores shit, and I was watching her, and it looked really interesting, so I went over, and she caught me, and then offered to like do stuff, and then I ended up being pretty good at it, and now I do it all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Talk about plants.
I could do that all day, but I think your friend has the rest of the story to tell me.
Oh yeah.
Sort of turns back to Brothos.
And you see, we had to fight all of these werewolf people. It was incredible. This deep, dark, dense forest with thorns upon all of the branches of the trees that would rend your very... And he just fucking
Yeah.
throws it.
Keep going. Okay. Anything else anyone wants to do while the story's being told?
Is there anything that's salvageable from the gate that could help us know like where it would be going to, potentially?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
If you would be so kind.
That's a 10.
10. It is, first off, incredibly old. The architecture for this structure. The runic carvings along the edges seem to be what empower it. The one thing you do notice is that a part of the wall where this arch would have continued downwards has been thoroughly blasted through. You can assume probably by this dragon. But it doesn't seem like a full enchantment to be able to decipher,
Gotcha.
unfortunately. But it is... no, you probably wouldn't know that either. Sorry. It's a 10. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Then we were walking through the jungle, and these guys fell through your roof.
Interesting.
That's true. I was there for that.
I hope the story keeps going all the way up until it's like, and then the dragon asked us to tell
and
this.
then there was an amethyst dragon ghost with
And
a
I
sword.
told him. Dragon. And by then it does actually tick over to the 11th day, which is unfortunate. And he stays dead forever. That's weird.
You monster.
I'm the worst.
Oh, it's 11 days in dragon days, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about dragon saving time. That's right. We pushed the clocks back an hour to
Hey,
fly or
you're
something.
good. So we have 2 hours left. We're good.
International dateline and all that. Would you like to attempt to
Yes.
cast your spell?
Buffonidae has been sat cross-legged like a child for the past 4 hours as this story has been told. Or, I don't know, what episode are we on? Like,
It probably would have taken 4 hours at least.
Yeah. And there were
Yeah,
definitely
so it's like-
effects. There was prestidigitation.
so it's
and
okay. So it's the
guild.
53rd session. So like 53 times 4. That's your average runtime, right?
Oh my god, kill me. Is that true?
Since
Oh,
both
man.
has been was telling that story for that length of time, and we've been here for a solid 3 weeks.
Several
Oh,
days later,
shit.
yeah, we walk out of
Buffonidae is going to be like, I know this bit when they enter the
This is
jungle.
where I come in.
This is where I come in, so I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to go and see if I can do anything healing with your body.
I love that.
Brothos starts over-exaggerating everything Buffonidae did, like 100%, like just completely.
He short off one of the
Buffonidae
arms.
kills God. Yeah.
Kind words alone.
One of the crabs short our arms off, and he was able to heal it back. It was amazing. I love it. All right,
I don't remember that happening, but if you say it does, it must have.
so Boof, my boy.
I'm going to cast Raise Dead.
Okay.
Which takes an hour. It is a 5th level. My only. Provided it has been dead no longer than 10 days. If the creature's soul is both willing and at liberty to rejoin, it returns to life with 1 hit point. I don't know why I'm explaining it. This is completely pointless because it's been dead for like a millennia, but I do cast Raise Dead.
Okay. It.
With my inspiration.
What does it look like? What does it look like?
I think weirdly it looks.
The choir shows up.
Just rapture.
Yeah.
Angel, a choir of grung and little choir boy.
They're all holding hands.
Don't worry.
They all circle the dragon and start doing the that old game where everyone held ribbons around the pole and they ran around it. It's that, but with grung and a soul.
It's a maple, yeah.
There's just one with a banjo saying, "It's not easy being green."
It's not easy being alive. And then the dragon wakes
So
up.
let's give life another try.
This is the best show on Twitch, bar none. As the frog
Oops, all
parade,
Kermit one shot.
the frog parade ends, it does not seem to have had any effect.
Oh.
I'm
It
sorry.
does
Unfortunate.
just
that
a
you've
little
been-
bit longer.
Being alive then a little more than I can cast, but thank you so much for letting me try. I appreciate that.
I appreciate your efforts, small grung.
Thank you. Buffonidae, though. You can call me Buffonidae. I appreciate it.
Buffonidae.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Calcevra.
We have-
Sorry. you
Calcevra.
already know
Everyone
that.
has introduced themselves numerous times.
Did I? I already forgot as well. It's been
Oh,
quite
good.
some time.
We are on
It's
the
been
same
3
brain.
weeks.
Wait. Oh no, that's offensive to you. We are.
I am a brainwave.
Now,
Well,
I'm sorry that I wasn't able to do what you wanted, but would you, since you seem to be connected to this sword, would you like me to make sure that your mortal body doesn't come under any ill will? I can perform a small funeral if you'd like.
well, that would be. Yes, I think I would very much like that.
Okay.
I'm going to attend my own funeral.
It's quite magical, seeing how much everyone loved you.
Yes,
what you
all
meant to
my
the world.
friends are here.
Well,
Oh,
I've
do
only known
do
you.
you remember any of your friends?
I do.
You could tell us about them. And they're kind of here.
Perhaps some other time. We've had enough stories for one day. Delightful they were.
I get a little carried away.
I've only known Calcivar?
Calcevra?
Calcevra. I am
Calcevra.
this close to saying Calcifer. That's why I haven't said this bitch's name.
Hell yeah! I made sure I was super close to Calcifor and Salvatore and all those other.
I heard it. I
names.
was like,
Fuck.
I've
The
only
boy
known
lives!
Calcivar.
They're not even close to the same sociopath.
dodge that bullet.
I've only known Calcivar for a little while, but from what I've heard, they were very brave and extremely strong and so smart and patient. Even when people break into their house, they made sure that they gave them the time of day, and they were so good at growing mushrooms and vegetables and plants of all different types, and they were so studious and well studied and clearly loved by many, many people. They had such a strong will that their ghost, even though their body had long decayed, their ghost remained and decided to help some people that they didn't know just because they thought it was the right thing to do. And if there's anything that any of us can do, it's trying to do a little bit of good in the world and sprinkling in some hope. And it seems like, even though we don't know their whole story, or even much of it, but they have spread a lot of hope. And even years and years after their death, they're going to spread so much more through helping these four heroes. Casts. Ceremony.
Beautiful.
Funeral.
That's amen in this world.
Everybody.
It's a
All his
chest
life.
bump kiss up to the sky.
Thank you for the kind words. Some of them weren't true, but I appreciate the effort. You're a kind soul.
And
I
which ones
definitely
weren't
tried to kill the people that came into my house.
true? Okay.
Yes, but you didn't try to kill us.
That is fair.
Those people came into your house, they came in
Could you
aggressively.
kill
I
us?
What?
Could you kill us?
Probably.
Would you is the thing that we want to ask to specify. We
Would you
haven't
like
done
to
anything.
find out?
No.
No.
I have
No.
All
I'm
right,
just
you brought it
confirming.
up.
I have a similar question.
Barney, let's not ask those questions to things that could possibly kill.
Last
just
time
wanted
I
to-
carried around a sentient weapon, it tried to possess me and make me kill my friends.
Don't make me get bored.
Is that a genuine, just like straight up?
No, he just starts laughing.
Oh no. Oh, that's at least you have a sense of humor, but that was very.
I don't think I can compel you to do much. We'll see.
Okay, guys, if I get weird at all, over the head while I'm sleeping. Okay.
Buffonade casts ceremony again and casts it with atonement, which is changing alignment. Change to good. That doesn't do that.
Ah, I'm immune. It's crazy.
Oh
All right. He will.
We do feel like we can trust this guy, right?
no. Yeah, I was gonna say if
From your natural 20
rolled
insight
a
check, he doesn't seem like he has any malicious intent towards you.
Because Brothos
If he
has
goes
to be
into
very
the sword-
careful. Because
It's not like instant friendship, but he's like, nah,
Okay.
cool. These people showed up and they might be able to get me out of here. Red. Love it.
hey man, need a ride home?
I'm already dead. What can happen?
Through the talking and telling of like everything that we're doing, did Brothos say like we're on our way to deal with this weird rot thing? And like kind of say the overarching plan of what they're gonna do, and this dragon was like,
I assume
oh yeah, okay.
If I wasn't stopped, yeah, 100%.
he didn't seem to bat an eyelash at it at
I think by default, Brothos overshares unless told otherwise not to.
Yeah, it's a
all.
pretty,
You gotta walk him back.
it's a pretty bad habit.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Now, if you go into the sword, are you able to like project yourself out visually like you are doing now to like talk with all of us, or is it just whoever's holding it?
I have no idea how this is going to work.
That is a good question. Yeah, if you haven't done this before, it would.
Brothos will separate his legs and he will raise the sword above his head and he will go, by the power of Dragon Skull!
Wait, whoa, wait.
Oh,
What is wrong with no?
oh.
He just puts his claw on his sword.
Oh gosh, Brothos, do you want to hold this for?
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen someone do.
No, I wasn't going to attack
What do
you.
you
I
want to
promise.
say?
I promise. I wasn't going to stab
This should be good. All right. Let me see.
Okay.
And he just put his claw for the sword.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
I was gonna say,
Thank you.
Brothos just gonna break it in 2 seconds.
Oh, I can't believe this. I just had a funeral. You were going to stab me after my funeral.
No. I was making a Grayskull reference.
I gotcha.
You know, that classic play.
He does have a gray skull.
Yes.
I'll leave.
No, you're good. As the dragon takes the sword, he just sort of sits there with it and clasps his hands around it, and just begins to like focus and sort of close his eyes and almost like weirdly go into some sort of meditation stance where he's just sort of sitting on the ground. It's a very odd thing to see this form try to do, where his legs are sort of crossed on the ground and his entire body is almost curled into this ball around his hands, where his neck's just sort of drooping down over his chest. And all of the amethysts on the wall and around his body begin to dim very slightly as the sword, you can almost see through his hands, begins to vibrantly shine. And slowly but surely, his physical visage begins to fade until there is just the blade sitting, floating about 10-15 feet off the ground. And then it slowly lowers and then just rests on the ground. Very, very vibrantly glowing with this warm amethyst light.
Brothos would kind of walk over, pick it up. Hello? Are you in there?
Did it work?
Oh!
Can all of us hear that, or just the one?
Seems to be just Brothos right now.
Did you guys hear that? He's in there.
What? Okay, so theory proven.
What's
Well, no,
up with the whole souls and weapons thing? Is it like
I see a thread going.
there's a
Weapons are
lot
like
of it.
people.
Pretty rad. I
Why
think.
weapons specifically? I'm like,
That's
why wouldn't you
Rhystrata.
want to be a tree? Or like,
Why would
I
you
guess a
want
tree
to be
already
a
has a
tree?
soul in it.
Mavrood's pretty cool, but I think they just are a tree. They're not like a
That's
spirit that was
different,
moved
right?
into a
It's the
tree.
end.
Trees get made into books, and Yana has a talking book.
Okay, well, how
Dang,
For
got
whatever
him.
that's worth.
LaRue used to be a tree.
Yep.
LaRue tree and truther confirmed.
Confirmed.
There's a paper mill in the Feywild that's just pumping out LaRue.
And another thing, the Feywild's flat completely.
There's ice walls.
They surround the
ice
tundra.
Okay, Kalsavra.
How
Welcome to us.
yeah, it's our group
That was in
name.
the story. That was like the first
We're
chapter.
us.
Second chapter. After Brothos' adventure on his own.
I thought that was a joke. All right, welcome us. Welcome to. It's we now, right?
No, I think that's. I saw
What
that
is
name in
this
a
one?
book somewhere else.
No, it's just us. It's us.
Us.
We're
It's
just us.
that's just us.
Yep.
Yeah,
Us.
Us.
That's all there is to it. All right,
just
us.
us.
But of
Straightforward.
course, Boof is a member of now too because he's self-proclaimed.
Welcome to
Nice.
us, Boof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Brothos, you should see if he can try and like project himself out just to visibly speak with all of us, or if it's just going to be you specifically. You can test the theory.
Go, Kalsavar!
Nothing happened.
Could you get out?
Cool.
I don't think so.
You guys are not hearing the voices.
You just-
he's
you just
making,
feel like,
but
oh,
I'm
look at
gonna-
Tiny head.
The light just like vibrantly glows and then goes back dim. It's like, I don't think I can.
Is there a speaker button?
He's
Might be
stuck in there
stuck.
forever now.
I might be stuck in here.
We'll get you out.
No, it's just like the glowing vibrantly and then it goes away a little bit.
We'll get him out.
No, I mean the speaker. The
Speaker button so we can
there's the little speaker. Like it's
put me on
just
put
on
him
the
on-
thing.
whatever would hear
It
me.
needs new batteries.
Yeah.
Sure.
How sturdy is Amethyst as a like? Can you use it as a sword? So like a decorative thing.
Talking to
Could
me?
identify
Tap
it if that
myself
would.
with it.
It seems pretty sturdy. You pulled it out of there, so it seemed like it held its shape pretty well.
Would identifying it let me know specifics of like that?
Sure.
Like of what type of weapon? Okay.
Yeah.
Boop.
Do you have a
Hey, so we're just gonna... Yeah, I gotta identify. You got that real early.
Damn it.
It's kind of my thing.
Fuck, dude.
Hey, I also have remove curse, so I'm prepared for this.
Damn it.
Sean, you walked us through this exact scenario happening,
No.
so I'm never gonna fall.
It's cursed. Don't let
Matt
it be
knows
cursed.
me well enough that he has to carry that around with him.
There have been so many times where I'm like, oh, I leveled up. I could take that away. I'm gonna not. I'm gonna hold down to that. Let's keep this there.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna identify for 10 minutes. So walk amongst yourselves. Also, while I'm holding this, hey, can we do anything with those amethysts that are there? Do you want us to like bury those for you, or that are surrounding your skeletal frame?
My funeral was today.
Yes. Do you not want to be also buried to
Buried?
properly?
I am buried. We're on the ground.
Oh, that's
a good
true.
point. Yeah.
You can take
okay.
the gems if you want, but
That wasn't what I was
I
asking,
scurry
but I
over to them.
appreciate the confirmation.
let it be a sword for a minute. Jeez.
I know you can't hear what I'm saying, but he did say it's okay, so feel free to take those gems.
Oh, good, good.
Like, you just going over there without knowing.
Yeah, just right on
You
over.
can see Barney just like inching closer.
That's why I
and
asked the
closer, waiting
question.
for
I
permission.
was like, hey, what do
need
you want with those?
spell components.
Are amethyst
It's-
spell gems for you?
I think that there are some spells that are just
They
like
are to somebody.
GP worth of gems.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it doesn't really specify which gem you use.
Sounds good.
I feel like
That
with
would
these
definitely
gems, you
work
pick
for
them up, and the GP just says priceless.
I
Pick 'em
think,
up.
And you get a credit card.
They're dust.
yeah, like
Worth one coupon.
So planar binding is a jewel worth at least 1,000 GP. Is a jewel different than a gem?
No, I think they'd be the same.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just replace
so-
this little icon with a
I think
sword.
jewels are like cut
Jewels
processed
are cut
gems.
gems, I believe.
Oh, I bet I could
I
get it
don't
processed.
fucking care. There's no
Okay,
difference
great.
to me.
Oh,
I
so
don't
we
give
just
a
have
shit.
uncut gems.
Wizards of the Coast can eat me. I don't know what I just missed.
We have uncut gems. Like the... I could say I was his muse, yeah.
Fucking what?
Have you not been on TikTok in
Congratulations on the
week?
best joke of the
Oh
entire.
my gosh, that was so
session.
good.
I don't know if I'm happy for you or utterly
I'll send it
offended
to you,
that
Sean. I'll
that's
send it to you. It's good.
Anyway,
The people who
Uh,
are listening know what I'm talking about. And that's
Let's
what
all
makes
pause
that-
the stream just so we can watch
Pull up.
this.
Hey, Josh, can you pull up that
No.
TikTok
yeah, let me get on
and
that.
put it on the stream right now?
now. If
Anything-
you,
You
make
guys are
a-
gonna move from the battle map and just go straight to the TikTok map.
you guys do that, I'll play Elden Ring. Go for it.
Oh man.
how much? Tell me about these amethysts. Give me the 411. Give me the down low.
So there are a lot of them.
Okay, great.
You'd probably get in the area of 75,
Holy shit.
and probably each one of them would sell for 25 to 30 gold pieces a pop.
Wow.
Shmoney! Pass me the bag.
Oh, Barney.
Listen, we owe people back in that other town, okay? We need
You have
this
paydays
fucking...
waiting for you back in town, too.
We do, but there's nothing wrong with a little extra on the side.
Absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
Let me go ahead and add that to our inventory. You said
I just did the math. It's roughly 2,550 gold
God.
worth of amethyst.
Okay, add custom item. Amethyst worth what is it? 25. You said 25 gold pieces each?
2,250 gold worth of amethyst. There's 75 for like 30 apiece.
Okay, great. I'm putting for now since it's not gold yet.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in as
That's fair.
Okay. All right. Continue.
Alrighty. So, as you are identifying this item, this new forged item, Matt, stop. Both Matts, knock it off. You get an understanding of what this does. Yeah, I don't even have to. You just get it all.
Nice.
So,
Copy paste. Copy paste.
okay, sure.
No, I'm kidding, but I'll also explain it too for the people at home.
As a bonus action, you can command the blade to fight for you. It gains a hover speed of 30 feet On the turn it's activated, and as a bonus action on subsequent turns, it can move up to 30 feet and make a melee attack within 5 feet of it.
You're fucking kidding. This is a spiritual weapon, but better.
It's like a dancing blade.
That's
It's a plus
so
7 to
fresh.
hit, and on a hit, it does 2d8 plus 3 force damage.
Fuck.
In addition,
Fucking squeeze me.
the creature attuned to this weapon has advantage on nature checks and survival checks, dealing with plant life, and also
Barney
has
gets a
proficiency
sword.
with the herbalism kit. It holds 2
So
charges.
cool.
A charge can be used to cast Sending, or Dispel Magic for 2 charges.
Jeez.
Also, it's got the dude in it.
Yeah.
It's got a guy in it.
Permanent
See,
friend.
He can,
I like
he can
how
see
that's,
for
that's
a
the flavor
distance.
text on the item. It's also got.
This is like a dude in here.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So anyone who wants to use that can add the Amethyst Shard of Kalsa Ra.
Jeez. That's sick as fuck.
Brothos, do you want it?
I don't want to. It's got a lot of like. Did you hear the plant stuff?
I mean, yeah, but I'm kind of okay on my own, you know?
I mean, I have a kit. I'm not proficient with it, but I mean, you do sword stuff. You're strong.
No
Yeah,
one
brother.
here
But it's not
beside
good. I don't
me.
want to. I will carry it for now. We can have this conversation.
We'll think about it.
Okay. I will
Rhystrata, what do you think?
Very nice.
We'll talk about it next week. Okay.
Is it the Amethyst Sword of Kalsavar? Shard.
The
Kalsa Ra.
Amethyst Shard. You should be able to look up Amethyst Shard and it should
Got
show.
it.
It's a very rare.
I'll also ask really quick: can you survive in a bag of holding? If you're
I-
put in a bag of holding.
Do not feel my lungs, so it should be fine.
Okay, just making sure.
Great.
We'll test
Good.
it.
Okay, Brothos, do you have a bag of holding?
Nope. I'll just put
Okay.
it on my back from now.
Nice.
It's so sticky, I just stick right to it. What is this witchcraft?
I like to imagine Brothos does not have a holster. Just-
I am magnetized.
That cloud strife shit. Love that.
Oh, that's
Ding!
great.
Iron heart inside, just magnetized.
The maul one way, the amethyst sword the other way, and they're
You know
just
what?
The-
stuck.
Canon,
Brothos is a
Brothos is
magnet.
slightly magnetized.
Just
He-
along the
he is-
stack.
Just enough to hold weapons, not enough to like climb walls with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
It's
doesn't
just
work
enough
if it's
to hold
separate.
weapons and also to bring together his friends.
Oh, and that's what keeps his kilt up, also.
We'll see you guys next
That's
week.
true. The metal kill, that's how it stays up. Is actually he's got a magnet like affixed to his back. It's very, very relevant.
Good lord.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh.
What a time. What
Well-
a day. And it's only like the morning. Ish. Bimbus clock.
It's been like 2 hours since you guys woke up. Actually, it's been closer to like 3 or 4.
Okay, so it's noon.
Yeah, it's around noon.
Sick. Thanks, Bimbus
And with
clock.
this whole shit, the telling of the story, the casting of the spell, it's probably getting closer to evening.
Yeah, we did get the matinee event
Yeah.
for Brothos' show.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I think Raised Dead takes 4 hours. You said the cast.
Reincarnate?
The
Ceremony?
Raised Dead.
ceremony, sorry, takes an hour. Raised Dead takes. Oh, they both take an hour, so yeah, it was full
Okay.
2 hours.
So yeah, that would have been.
Identifies 10 minutes.
You guys would have been here for a good chunk of the day.
Yeah, we've been here all day.
So it's probably closer to like 2:30, 4, or no, 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Boy.
What a day.
More like 4:20.
Bufonade is like
Oh, that's the weed one.
shoving in one of the like amethysts that have been left into their like staff just so it looks like nice,
Oh,
and
nice.
then goes and takes the books, the herbalism books. These might be quite useful. Do you mind if I take them? I know a lot of people that might benefit from this type of knowledge.
Who are you talking to?
The sword.
Anyone? I mean, the sword is the
Oh,
ghost
here,
is
you
in
want
the
to talk
sword.
to the sword? Here you go.
I don't.
Permission. Yeah, I can carry him for you there, so you don't have to hold them if there's a lot of books. I have a bag of holding.
Oh.
We can take them out when we get to your spot.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Remember what they look like, and you'll know how to pull them out of the bag. Because otherwise, they will be lost.
Okay.
All right. So
Yes. Are we leaving the way we came, or there's
Yeah.
like a hole here? I don't know if that's.
Professor, throw the rope down that we gave you because you
he
didn't.
fell.
come
He was one of the
inside.
three
with
that
us.
fell.
Dang it! I threw
Yeah.
him back out.
We can
It's okay. I
probably-
can go. I can get out that
What are
way
you talking
because
about?
uh,
We can
Tie the
have
rope
a
around
grappling
him and
hook.
throw it down. It's like grab a tree.
I think Boof has it. Boof's got those jump.
I can. I'm a frog. I can jump
That you
high
are.
jumps 15 foot, and it's specifically a 15-foot hole.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So nice.
Rhystrata agrees with the plan.
Fucking high jump.
Yeah.
That
My
is
long jump is
hot.
25 foot.
high. Holy shit.
With or without a
Friends
running
now,
start, I have big legs.
Boing.
He's a frog boy.
And
Right,
then
so
He's
you
a frog boy.
jump out, tie a rope to one of the trees, and climb out.
And back leg jumping. You can
You can
rely on your
rely
back leg
Oh
jumping.
my god!
Oh,
Look at Sean staring at the
I didn't wake up this morning to get sued by Billy Joel. Let's continue.
Garfunkel and Toads.
Was that Billy Joel? I was right?
No, it's Garfunkel and Oates.
Garfunkel and Oates?
I don't know
Yeah,
what I'm
dude.
talking about.
You're not familiar with Garfunkel?
Vocals and Funk?
Anyway, we're hopping out.
Well, that's it now, friend.
Are you guys headed? Oh, you guys headed?
Garfunkel and Oates is
we're
a different
going-
group.
would we like to just rest here for the night? It seems that the sun is setting.
Oh my god, we've been here forever.
Brothos told a really good story. We had a lazy day. Lazy days are important for mental health.
Oh yeah.
Don't
like
I know it?
spa.
Wow. You're so
You wanna just
balanced.
rest? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I try really hard. I feel like I'm like a few days away from a breakdown every day, but I try.
And you're succeeding.
Thank you.
Very nice.
So, you want to rest here?
We can rest here.
All right. You guys going to take a long rest in the cave?
Yeah.
Let's go back
Okay.
down.
We
Oh, yeah,
climbed
we
up
have-
and we're like,
Immediately.
let's just go back down.
Professor just gets to the top and you guys jump back down. Falls down.
But now the rope is there, thanks to our boy.
Yeah, the rope is still there. No need to do that again, but you guys have a safe little cubby hole to sleep in tonight. Okay. Now,
Sorry, that's just how Buffonidae walks in my head. Every step is met with that. I that was extreme character bleed. That's just how I imagine him doing it every time. I didn't mean to say it out loud. I'm
no,
so
you're
sorry.
correct.
It's
There's no need to
perfection.
apologize.
Now I want to figure out what Barney's walking track is.
I think it's
Ooh,
Funky
yeah.
Town.
Oh my god.
So whoever's
in the jungle?
whoever's leading the party and like walking, it's their theme that plays
Yes.
over that day. That
We
overture.
are dying to get sued tonight, huh?
We're really trying.
Do you really think reading Rambo would sue us when I lead the party?
Yeah, Martin is incredibly litigious.
Unicorn in the sky.
No! You gotta summon him! Jordan's gonna sue us! Alright, so you guys take a long rest in the cavern below. Anything you guys want to do with that long rest? Anything you guys want to prep? Any spells you want to change? What's the dealio?
Anybody want to tune to a sword?
You should do a Brothos. Do you have attunement slots?
Yeah, I have one left, but I don't want to waste it.
That's not a waste.
No.
You'll have a fighting buddy. Besides Rhystrata.
And all of you.
Yeah, but, you know,
Yeah,
someone
if you
who's
got
gonna
spots for it, go for
get
it.
up
'Cause I
in
think
there
we're all
with you.
full up.
Are
And
guys
you
full?
are the fighter. Yeah, because if you're going to be in somewhere fighting, like, we stay far away.
Yeah, I got my cloak. I got my other things.
I got
my boots.
these arm thingies.
And I got these hands.
Okay, but
That's very threatening, Barney.
Cal is a friend to all. So if you need it,
Well, then why shouldn't I take it? I don't have anything to defend myself with.
I
How
think
did you find fossilized dragon shit and rub yourself in it? I'm so confused.
Is that what that is? I thought it
the
was
manure.
dust.
I was inspecting it for nutritional value. For the
nutritional.
plants.
We have rations.
For the plants. I was not eating his manure.
Well,
You all think I'm a shit eater. I'm not. It was an accident.
Friend.
Got my mouth on
You
accident.
know that bit in Elden Ring where the guy orgasmically screams the dung eater or whatever in the opening?
Eater.
Yeah, that's him.
What?
Anyway,
You did say that
Yeah.
pretty aggressively.
It's in like the first 5 seconds of the game.
there's like
Yeah, there's a
one
boss
of the
you have to
four
fight that's
lords
called the
called the
Dung
fucking
Eater.
dung eater. Yeah, and the guy at the beginning
Right.
like screams it. It's so
He's a
like
little too into saying that.
yeah, it's wild.
It's a little gross, but
I do have to take an attunement off as well, so really it makes sense for anybody.
Okay.
Hmm.
Use it.
What would you-
probably
what would you take off in
Bands
that
of
case?
Matrimony, if I do.
Okay. If you were to, but that's good for you to have with the healing that's on there. I
don't have any attunements on the card.
Barney, what do you have? And if you were to, would you be willing to get rid of something?
See, now here's the thing: is I'm actually looking at my attunements, and there's this funny thing going on.
You have an empty slot.
Do you have an empty slot?
No. As it turns out, I am attuned to 2, I would say, cloak-like articles of clothing.
Oh
I-
my
Wait, no.
god.
The robe and the cloak are different. They can be worn.
I
The
have
cloak of protection and the robe of eyes are 2 different things, technically.
I have okay, but they are outer shells.
So you have a cloak, and then the
just-
robe goes over that.
You
Unless
clash
wanna be
horribly,
weird.
but mechanically it's fine.
That's
But it
okay.
doesn't make sense to have a cloak and then a robe. Like,
Well,
it would make
especially
sense
with
to have
that,
a robe and
You
a
should wear the
cloak.
robe of eyes under the cloak of protection so it doesn't do anything.
that's covered up.
But that's what. And the thing is that I don't think that I want to wear a cloak underneath a robe. Like, I think that
you want the sword?
personally,
Take a sword. Kill a sword.
then I'm gonna have an AC of 16.
That would-
Yeah.
That'd be
I
cool.
have an AC of
1
16.
point,
I also.
Yeah.
And get
What's 1
3d8
point?
bonus
I mean-
attack action.
I'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There
Okay.
you go.
All
It's
right.
just
gonna
1
say-
point. You're not gonna miss it.
Yeah. I literally I got rid of my 1 point, and it's been detrimental.
Well,
Just kidding,
I'm
it's
also
fine.
wearing.
Yona almost every time.
Yeah.
I also have my glamored studded leather armor, so like I'm already 2 above what I'm supposed to be at.
You were wearing 3 sets of clothes. 3
But it
sets of
looked like-
magical clothes deep.
It looks like
Walking through the forest to Funky Town. Get out of here. No wonder you're shining across the forest.
Well, I talk about and talk about.
You're like a beacon of magic just walking through the forest.
He looks like a fucking freak, and I did not realize it until now.
Just
the
check
dude
magic.
that
I
wears
see
3
someone
layers.
wearing 3 layers in the.
Oh, I love that. Here, take this. Take this. Take it.
Okay, does
Cal,
everybody need a cloak
goodbye.
of protection?
What?
Well, I have mentioned before that I don't have anything on
No,
me.
yeah, here, take
You,
this.
you would stain it. He's gonna stain it.
Can you prestidigitation it after?
I don't think
Not enough.
The
Oh my god, no! Fuck. All right, well, you said it was
David,
called the
to
Amethyst
Buffon
Shard.
Day.
Search
Yeah,
Amethyst.
Amethyst Shard. AMETH.
Shard of Calicebra. Won't you
Ooh,
take
that
me
is a
to-
rabbit.
I realized it was so close to like Salvatore, and I was like, I'm not changing it. That's funny.
I'm gonna use this time to attune.
Yes, that is fine. You are attuned.
Wow, y'all, I'm fucking stoked. I got advantage on so many things.
Yeah.
Did it work right? Because I didn't have time to test it.
No, yeah, it does.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Herbalism kit.
Got it.
Herbalism kit.
Should have also added sending and dispel magic to your cheat.
That's very strong.
Oh shit, let me look.
I
Hold
think.
on.
It should do that. Yeah.
What level spell is send?
Oh,
Sending is a
sending's really
full-
good.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's dispel magic and sending. And they have a little purple text underneath that says Amethyst Shard of
Hell
Calicebra.
yeah, dude.
This is
we
actually
did
really
it.
good because then
Very
you can do
beautiful.
sending to anyone else.
Well done.
And if
Now
you
I
get
can share with the
separated,
community.
Oh my god,
That's
wait,
not
I have
something-
sending.
you have sending now.
Yep.
Please don't
right when
stay
that
up
was
and
gonna
talk to
drop.
everybody. I have to be awake the whole night.
Talk
Oh
about it,
my
talk
god,
about it.
I'm
Ooh,
so
yeah.
excited.
Bow, 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 bow.
Boom, bow, 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 bow. Listen, I'm waiting until we finish this arc so I can do my scrying and sending and all that jazz. I'm so sorry. We're still on stream. What am I doing?
I imagine Barney's just gonna call somebody and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm watching you right now. You're lying to me. I can scrying. I'm in my bucket.
It's so much worse. It's like a game of telephone with the sword because the dragon sends the message.
Oh my god.
I think he said something about sister or something. Anyways, how you doing?
Oh yes, this is a message from
I'm
Barney.
kidding. That would have been funny. I was thinking about it.
That's hilarious if that was the case.
Now, as you guys are ready to go in the morning, attunement's all settled, everything's all settled. Anyone have any last minute business for the long rest early morning?
No.
All right. Then as you guys make your way out to explore the rest of the jungle, Rhystrata snaps out of their weird state they've been in, and we're going to pick up next session.
Hell yes. Fantastic.
Hell yeah. Gamers!
Woo.
Phenomenal.
Shit.
Good.
We got a
Gamers.
sword, guys. We got a sword.
That is
Boys.
that is a sweet ass fucking sword. That is.
That could have gone very bad
so
multiple
hot.
times, so you guys did very good on that.
Matt, do you want that cloak instead of the professor having it? Do you have a
Honestly,
spot for the cloak?
yes. Go for it, dude.
Can you take that cloak?
Me?
Yes.
Hey, you want a cloak of protection?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Why don't we... Yeah, you can do that now. Go for
Are
it.
we still on stream?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to get past. Hey, everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you to our fantastic guest, Matthew Crail. If you'd like to
Hello.
tell everybody where they can find you one last time before we go.
Hi, beautiful wonderful people. How you all doing? My name is Matt, Captain Crail, all things.
It's ear candy.
I'm any stream on
My
Twitch
ringtone.
Monday to Thursday. This Monday, I am finishing off The Wolf Among Us, and then we are going to start playing a dating sim called Blooming Panic, which I've heard is extremely good. And it's a lot of fun. I also GM The Atomless, which is a show that happens right on this very channel every second Wednesday. We just had an episode this Wednesday, episode 5, and we are going into on the subsequent week that we have an episode there. There is a podcast which is a more manicured version of it, where I add sound effects and pew pews and cut out a lot of like dice rolls that don't go anywhere and things like that. It's very good. I think that's it.
It's fantastic. All that stuff's good.
Thank you,
should
Nick.
definitely go check out the podcast, Matt. There's a lot of work on it, and it sounds amazing. You can even watch him stream. I saw you editing it this week on stream, and I was like,
I
oh,
edit,
so cool.
yes. Every Thursday we have like a productivity stream where we all kind of just sit down and do like Pomodoro, 25 minutes work, 10-minute goof, 25 minutes work, and it fucking rules. Our whole community gets like a bunch of shit done whilst we do it.
so
It's sick as fuck. I super
It's a
recommend
delight to have you here, and I cannot wait to have the
it. It's an
whole
honor.
party
God, I love it so much.
The whole
with Sarah back
squad.
next week.
All of
So
us.
excited.
That's very exciting.
Crazy.
But before we get that, we have to get off stream. So, Josh, let's run with announcements.
Thank
Let's
you
get
to
off
our
the
wonderful
internet.
partners, Soundtail, who bring all of that amazing ambiance to
Hell yeah.
our games. Guys, you guys can get a copy of, I'm on the guys thing again, of Soundtail for yourselves to use. If you click on the link in chat, it's a very good app. It's got peer-to-peer sharing. It's available on pretty much every device. You can bring it with you, or you can stream across distance, and all of that music is royalty-free. We highly recommend you guys get a copy for yourselves. It's very good. Of course, I'd be remiss not to mention our dear affiliates, the first of whom is Found Familiar Coffee. Use code WELCOME when you're checking out to get 10% off your coffee order, and then you too can taste initiative. Crafty Gamer is another friend of the show, guys. Look at that
Hell
stuff Matt's
yeah.
got right there. They've got candles. They've got branded D&D
I saw that stuff.
like coasters and things like that. It's like having a little Sean sound box with sound bites built in. It's perfect.
I'm a hype man.
Hey,
Right? That's what that is?
It's perfect. So if you want to, guys, if you want to give Crafty Gamer some love, I'm off the rails. Click on the link in chat. They're very good. And of course, last but not least, Arcane Anthems makes a bunch of our intro songs, including the one for this show. You should go check out their work. With that, over to you, Sean.
I would like to thank all of our fantastic moderators here on the channel. Specifically tonight, we have Hawkeye, Stormcaller, and Community DM crushing it. As always, you guys are fantastic. We cannot do the show without you staying in our chat, making sure people who come in are nice and friendly and adhere to the vibe we're putting out into the world, and make sure all of our announcements get a little note like followable links. We very much appreciate all the work you guys do. Cannot do the show without you. Thank you very much.
I thought you
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I think that does it for us here at the inn. From all of us to you, Stay classy, San Francisco.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Bye! Stay with us. We'll raid somebody. Okie dokie.
Oh yeah, that too. Bye.
Wow.